to be honest.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Hello.
Welcome to Dungeon Select. We made it, sort of. Half an hour before the show was supposed to start, Discord was acting up. And then we finally got Discord to work, and then Soko's internet goes down. So we're off to a great start. Sassy,
Oh yeah.
with the name change. How's it going?
Hi, Sassy.
First things first, within the next like half hour or so, my doorbell might ring because someone is supposed to. I accepted a package for someone, and they might come pick it up.
Package.
So I just quickly have to run to my door, let them in, wait for them to come upstairs, and give them their shit. So it's like 5 minutes. So if I suddenly sprint away from my chair, that's why. Soko's internet is down, but hopefully maybe his internet comes back, and at some point during the session he'll be able to join back in. We'll see. We'll see. Poips, thanks for the 1 year, baby.
Dub, 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 dub.
Hell yeah, dude. Appreciate it. All of you guys, thanks for the host. Thanks for being here. Before we do anything more, any announcements? Anyone got something
I
to
have
share?
two quick ones. One, if this session goes real long, you might see me have to dip out and James take over. Because anyone who's observant has realized this is not my room. I am not at home playing D&D.
There goes my doorbell, so I'll be right back.
So, yeah.
Hello, hello.
In about 4 hours, I have to go. We're still playing. Trim might sound a bit different for a while.
Now, James will sound exactly the same. James is your
I-
perfect
And I
impression.
told James, like, James, can you do the voice? He's like, I don't know. I'm not confident. So, and then the other one
I mean, if he's
is-
not confident, isn't that the perfect trim voice?
I mean, actually, there you go. Other announcement is there's a brand new episode of the podcast Hans and I put out that we just put out yesterday, and then tomorrow we're recording a very special episode because the founder of Eve Wrestling is coming on our podcast and letting us interview her and talk to her. So
Hell
new
yeah.
episode just out, and then we get to actually talk to someone who works in wrestling, and there's a wild Dobson appeared in the back. Yeah, that's it for me.
Trash, thanks for gifting a sub to Sassy and Papi John. Papi John is here. Yo,
Papi John is here?
Mr. Anderson himself, dude. That's wild. How's it going?
Joff, Bizu.
Ex-chief of police on Legends RP, by the way. Okay, cool. Anyone else have any announcements, things they want to say before we get going?
Pass the Salt went up on Tuesday, right? With our interview with Black Fire Rebel.
Yeah, that was dope. Check that out on YouTube. Exclamation mark YT, I think, pretty sure. Do I have any announcements? I guess I do. Monday I'm bringing back scheduled streams, and I'm gonna stop being a little bitch with my mental health and actually start streaming again properly.
Except you weren't being a little bitch. You were looking
Very
after
segue.
Yeah, but like I need to. I like streaming. Streaming is fun to me, so I need to not stop doing fun things because it only makes myself worse. Even
I know.
though you know,
I know. I'm just saying the wording was.
Yeah. I just like to
Taking time for yourself,
self-deprecate.
being a little bitch.
That's
No, it's
that's
Nice
me.
segue, because I'm also going to stop being a little bitch. I'm just not scheduling it because
Hey,
I
there
can't
we go.
commit to anything in life, as
we
all
just
of my
say that?
ex-girlfriends will tell you. So I'm going to
All
stream
of
on
meaning
Monday.
they were plural. Hang on.
Yikes.
Yeah, they're just
Got
all
'em.
bad decisions.
I mean, how many cousins could Gypsy have?
Not Soko.
Wow. Okay, dude.
I hate
Alright.
to tell you this, dude, but I don't live far enough south for that.
You mean north, you fucking
Oh.
twat.
Yeah.
No,
I was gonna
it's-
say that's an interesting one.
Down is inbreeding, up is heroin. That's how it works. I've never been to Scotland.
Okay. Okay. All right. Anyway, you
Oh
know.
man, you people come
Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna-
Hey.
Before we get going, I'd like to thank Insert Your Brand here for sponsoring today's episode. I personally love having a sip of your brand here with my evening meals. Thanks for sponsoring today's show. Appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks, Quit.
Thanks, NordVPN.
Duke, any weird dreams this week?
Yeah, man, 2 day with sleep paralysis shit again.
I had so many weird dreams this morning, and I blame being in James's house. And he can tell you it's what I had like 3 separate different dreams that I told this morning. He's like, "What is wrong with you?" Like, all of them involved like his family being here and watching me sleep in some way. And it was
That's
That's fine.
Incredibly
terrifying.
weird. I think for maybe the second time this year, I had a dream that I remember, and it's real fucking weird. I went to a convention somewhere, ended up planning to have a Christmas party with Laura Bailey. It
What?
was a it was a really weird
Hey
dream.
man, shit,
good dream.
that's a
We
good
were
dream
talking
though.
about doing like a D&D one shot, and I was like, yeah, but if I get you guys to like wear VR headsets and walk around, I can put pebbles on the floor and it'll feel like you're in a cave.
Okay.
It was really like out there kooky.
Those are the most fun dreams, though. Those are the most
You're
fun
just
dreams.
gonna buy us all a VR headset for sellouts? What?
I don't really
What?
remember.
Only those that can make
I
it on
love
Saturdays
it.
play bear.
I don't really remember much of the dream I had, but
Uh-huh.
I was in like a field. No, I was like on a walk or something in like there was like a farm and like whatever,
Mm-hmm.
and there was a spider on someone I was with. It was like this really big gnarly spider. It was like on their shoulder, and I was gonna swat it off, and I like reached out to swat it, and like just as I went to it, like dangled on a web, so like I couldn't really swat it, so I just like smushed it in my hand.
Ugh.
And then like I was like ended up like half awake, half asleep, with the spider was like on my bed in front of me as I was lying down. I don't know.
Man.
And it was just kind of fucking gross and squished.
It's like
And I like smacked it on my. I knew in my head there's nothing there, like there's no spider there, but I just like went for a smack anyway just to be sure. You know, you can never be sure.
all right.
Can't
Fuck.
Be careful.
Shit. All right. I don't have anything else left to say really. So
Oh shit, I have one more announcement I forgot about.
what's up?
I have my job trial on Thursday, so
Hell yeah,
wish me
baby.
luck. I'm gonna try and not be a degenerate waste of societal
A
resources.
shut-in neat, we call one of you.
I mean,
No need to attack
being
me,
a
thanks.
degenerate waste of space is not that bad.
No, I mean Bell made a career out of it, but
Yeah,
All right. Anyway,
that's
last week, Belle wasn't there. So
No, I was being a degenerate piece of scum. Does nothing apparently.
yeah, fair enough. Last week, the party traveled to the city of Chaos and found out that the entire just vicinity and city itself has been covered with what seems like an obsidian type material, like this black glass rock type material, and fought these weird, almost zombie-like creatures that all looked like a high elf with grayed hair. And then, upon slaying a few, they turned into what seems like normal citizens. You've managed to keep one alive after knocking them out, and that turned him back to normal. And he kind of told you guys that all of the husks, as I call them, you fought were at one point citizens of the city. You gave, I think Gen gave him a dagger to defend himself with, and he's waiting in the boats that you guys used to get here.
My bunny.
And he has Bobble. He has Bob. True. And you traveled further towards the city, and then by some clever use of Trim's wild shapes and a flying carpet, managed to pretty much skip over the entire city that I had planned for you guys and went straight to the tower, because fuck my planning, I guess. But you made it to the Obsidian Tower, the tallest building in the city, slap bang in the middle, overlooking the entire city. You managed to fly in at approximately a little over halfway, so the 8th floor of the tower, and searched the room, found a note about a journal rather, that said something along the lines of Master Kilness has something he wants to test on some of his servants. And that's really all the intel you got from that. There's not really much more to go on. And you took a little short rest in the room. You barricaded the door with a desk and some other stuff to make sure that no one can just kind of randomly barge in. And that's where we are right now. You are in the Obsidian Tower. You are in what seemed like some form of bedroom. What do you guys want to do?
If it is, I would like to, because I was listening to the door. If it, I want to wait for when it's quiet.
Okay.
Like, and then, like, slowly just peek the door and look out. See if it's clear.
First of all, make a perception check.
While this is going on, I still have my life sense active.
Okay.
That's a 14.
So 14, you put your ear to the door, and you hear these very... but they stop, and then they start again. It's almost like there's a rhythm in it, where you hear these guttural sounds. You've heard the other husks you fought so far make as well. But there seems to be a rhythm in it. They seem to, however many there are, they seem to all be making the sounds at the same time. You peek your head out the door. Make a stealth check for me.
Oh, I'm gonna use a point of luck on that. Much better. Okay. That's an 18.
18. This is where I get to roll dice.
Yeah, because pass out trace isn't up anymore, is it?
As far as I'm aware, no.
Yeah.
You're muted, Laura.
No, it's only an hour that it lasts.
You peek your head
Short
out
rested and took
and
time to fly in.
you see before you see you see a hallway.
Mhm.
You see right ahead of you another door.
Mm-hmm.
You kind of like peek your head down and you see down the hall. You see two of these creatures looking the same. These high elven, long-haired, pale skin, weird haze in front of their eyes. Kind of standing at one of the doors. There's a door at the end of the hallway, past those creatures. Creatures don't seem to have noticed you, and as far as you can tell, there's two of them in the hallway right now.
Okay. I will relay that back to I will relay that back to the group.
I can just use druidcraft just to make a noise, sound like a growling or sound like a footsteps down a hallway, just to like draw them away, if that's the direction we want to go.
I mean, seems like it's the only direction we could go. I mean, there's a room across the way, but I don't know. I think there might just be another room like this. I think we'll want to go somewhere. Looks like there might be garden that door rather than this hallway.
Okay, well, unless anyone objects, I can try.
I mean, it's worth a go at least. And if not, we try our best not to kill them and just, knock them out and then move on.
I've got confidence in you, Trim.
Okay, so I will. So, instantaneous, harmless, sensory effect. So I'm gonna just like open the door the tiniest crack, just so I can my one eyeball can see through.
Okay.
And use druidcraft and make it. So you said it's the hallway, the door, and then
There's a door, if you look out your door, right ahead of you, across the hallway, which is literally like a 5 to 10 foot walk, there's another door. You look to your left, and there's two of these creatures standing kind of blocking passage to a door that seems to be behind them. That's all that you really can see from your perspective.
Okay, well, whatever direction takes them farthest away from us. Right, I'm gonna make the sounds of footsteps with druidcraft walking.
Okay.
And four-legged footsteps, because I think it's probably relates more to animals. But yeah.
Okay. And you're making it appear behind them towards the door that they are pretty much blocking, or what are you doing?
Whatever would draw them away from the door, because it seems like that's where we want to go.
Okay. It's not a whole lot of space here, really. But if you were to want to draw them away from the door that they are blocking, you would have to kind of make the noise appear to the right side of your door, further back into the hallway, so they have to move past your door, essentially.
That's fine, because they'll walk past but keep going and travel away from us.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
If it works, who knows? They might ignore the noise.
You do that, and as soon as they start hearing some pitter-patter, you start to hear them, and they
Would
start
you describe
following.
it as a shamble?
Not really.
No?
and they seem to both follow the direction of the sound. You hear them pass your door, and you hear them go further away, the other side down the hall, following the sound you produced.
Okay, then I'll go. Okay, they're gone, or they've left the door to the group, and guess we should go. And then as we leave, because I rested, I think I have spell slots back. Let me double check quickly before I do this.
I think that's a long
no,
resting.
I do not. Yeah, okay,
It's a
then I'm
wizard
not gonna
thing.
do that. Never mind. Okay, cool. Well, I tell the group that they've left their door.
Oh no, we'll kind of look at the group like, right, let's go then and stealthily leave.
If you want to do this stealthily, I'd like all of you to roll a stealth check.
Uh-oh.
Who is
Woo!
I'll roll stealth for Naronk. I have
That's
Naronk's stats up.
not
Might as
good.
well.
Oh, it's not gonna matter. It is not gonna
My
matter.
new
No?
dice are letting me down so far.
Oh shit!
Fuck.
I rolled a 5.
I rolled a 7.
One of mine
13.
was a 17. The others are 4.
Oh, yeah, because you have disadvantage because your armor. Nice, dude, nice.
I got 18.
So 18 being the highest, Naronk rolled a 12.
Yeah.
So
But again,
no
it's
one
the
really
only one
rolled
who's
that
in
great.
stealth right now.
Which is not common.
Clunk. Clunk.
As you exit the door, all of you kind of start to try and be stealthy, but after a few steps, the floor starts to creak under your feet, and you hear from down the hall these two,
Oh no!
and they start just
I was gonna
run
say,
towards
so
you.
We forgot to move the bookcase out of the way, so we opened the door, the fucking bookcase just fell over, the desk just fell over.
I shapeshift to a tiefling.
Okay, you have a chance to do that, and I'd like you all to roll initiative.
Oh shit!
Well, that's how we get started. Oh,
Fuck,
now
fuck.
I roll the natural. Now.
Well, I rolled a
That's-
natural too,
That's,
so
that's
Nice,
not
dude,
helpful
nice.
anymore.
I rolled
I rolled a natural 1.
the same number twice. Isn't that
So I've
nice?
got 3 and a
Are you
1.
me?
Oh man.
End my
First roll was a
suffering.
3, so we now got caught. Second
All right, so I'll roll for Naronk as well. That's. I rolled the same number for 3 separate initiatives, and they're all the same number. All the same fucking number. I am upset.
I've cursed him, boys. My curse finally worked.
Yeah, you mother effer.
Are they high or low numbers at least?
There, I finished.
Well, he seems upset about it, so I assume they're low.
Yeah, but like it's both for those creatures and also for Naronk, so.
I give a shit about him.
All right, so initiative. Anyone 20 plus?
22.
Ooh, okay.
Ooh.
It's fine. I know that I'm last.
15
I hate
to
that I'm
20.
last.
19.
15.
19, 15.
I bet you I'm last, Duke.
It'll be close. We'll see.
Sanas for 19, Nicole 15, 10 to 15,
Yikes.
5 to 10,
Yikes.
1 to 5, baby.
I got 4.
Oh.
I got a natural 1 and I have +1.
4 to Bran and
I'm gonna be
Gen.
dead by the time I get a turn.
Naronk rolled an 8, so that's also very shit. Alright. You are in a pretty confined hallway. There's not much space. It's like
What's the largest
10
size of creature I can shapeshift into, just so I don't have to keep asking you?
large.
Okay.
Yeah, it's 10 foot across to the other end of the the other wall of the high hallway. There's not a whole lot of space. Yeah. So who was leading the charge out of the door? What would be the marching order there?
I would assume Tram?
Maybe me, because I opened it to make the druid craft
Either
noise, and it would
Trim
make
or
sense with the
me.
high initiative I rolled,
Okay.
because I was right there.
So-
I would have been.
I've been second.
I'd have
Okay.
been
Because
third then.
with that logic, you moved,
Now.
to the left down the hallway, and they're coming from your right, so they would be charging at whoever is in the back of the group, and that would be 2 people. So which 2 of you would be in the back?
Probably Naronk for
Yeah,
1.
Naronk makes sense. Yeah.
I
I
would have
was
been near
hoping to be
Trim.
somewhere near the middle.
I'd be at the back then with Naram.
So if I was behind
Okay.
Nicole, maybe.
Okay, cool.
Right.
So, Octanus, you and Naronk see these creatures start barging towards you. Trim, you're up first.
And these look like the creatures that we fought earlier that were real people on the inside.
Correct.
Okay, so remembering that and knowing that, because I don't want to kill them, I will wild shape into a giant spider. And
Okay.
I'm going to shoot web at them, or at least at one of them, the whoever's close, and try and wrap it up and restrain it so it can't hurt.
Go
Fucking
web.
Nice.
It has to
Okay.
make a DC 12 strength check.
Spider trim. Spider trim.
Oh,
DC
wait,
12?
hold on.
Fly.
Wait, no, that's a lie. Hold on. It says +5 to hit. So I rolled to hit,
Oh, you rolled to hit. Yes.
and then they make a check to get out of it as an action.
Okay,
So-
cool. Good to know. So, roll your attack then.
Nah, that's a 9.
Fortunately not. So you shoot your web, and it kind of just like onto the ceiling of the hallway, kind of like forms there. You make a
Yeah,
nice
I
little
guess
like
I
thick,
panicked.
sticky spider web. Is that your turn?
Yeah, and I'm not gonna move. I'm gonna stay there. Actually, I'm gonna crawl up onto the ceiling.
Oh,
But, like,
okay.
just above where I was.
All right, cool. Yeah, sure. Octanus, you're up.
I'm gonna raid and reckless and great weapon master one.
Yeah, you'll have to move up 20 feet to get to them, but
That's
that'll be no
fine.
problem. Yeah. All right. Do it.
I'm now wishing I'd shouted something before I shapeshifted to the group, but it's too late now.
Yeah. Spider noises intensify.
Pass.
Just pull a Harry Potter's go.
What was that, Belle? Sorry.
1 second, I think it's a dirty 20. I'm just checking.
Minus the 5 for Great Weapon Master?
Yeah,
Okay.
with the -5.
You have a
Yeah.
+3 to hit.
That's
Yeah,
a
yeah.
-5. How does that work?
It's
Great
minus
Weapon
5,
Master.
5.
but you get
Yeah,
10 extra damage if you hit.
Yeah,
Right. Okay.
So her
Essentially.
+8 goes to +3.
Yeah, pretty much.
yeah. It was a dirty 20.
Okay. Cool. That hits. Yeah.
Big dick damage.
24. 6.
This innocent.
26 points of damage.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because if
Nice.
you're raging, isn't it like +17?
What?
What?
That was damage.
Oh,
No.
in total. With
Oh,
the
in
great
total?
weapons?
I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
Oh,
Fuck
yeah,
it.
w-
It's like +17 or
twen-
something stupid.
It's plus 20 16.
Plus 16.
So just one. That's
24.
Yeah.
What?
That's nice.
Yeah. No.
24 points of damage. Great Weapon Master's a fucking great feat, man. It's
Brilliant.
It's really
Especially
good.
if you have something that can give you advantage.
Yeah.
all right. So you just walk up to one of these husks and just whack him with your axe. It takes the impact and kind of like forces the axe out of the body on its own. Doesn't really seem super bothered, but it's worked so far with your encounter with these ones. So
I'm gonna reckless attack it again.
go for it.
Oh, natural 20.
Oh no.
Off to a
He's
great
so
fucking
dead.
start.
He's so dead.
Shit.
He
That's
won.
20. Wait, no, 32.
32. This second axe blow cleaves like down the side from his side down to the middle of his body, almost cleaving him entirely through. And then you remove your axe, and you can see the top part of his body kind of wobble a bit as it's almost half detached now, seemingly struggling. Yeah, that fucking hurt.
And that's it.
I'm actually mad that it's not dead, even though I don't want it to die.
Nicole.
I will run up to the one at Katana's hit,
Uh-huh.
and then I would like to non-lethally. I'm gonna bop it with my great club, try and just knock it unconscious, rather than try and kill it.
The non-lethal
okay.
great club swing.
Roll an attacks. Roll an attacks. Roll an attacks.
Attack. Roll an attacks. I'm taking Nocturne's attack, so I'm getting advantage on it.
Yeah.
Wow. Fuck me dead. Cool. Great. Amazing. Well, 17 to hit.
17 to hit.
Yeah.
That'll hit.
A dabble do ya?
Roll a damage.
For 8 damage.
All right. Because of the fact that it was barely alive, you managed to knock him out with your attack. So he falls unconscious, and as he does, his mouth opens and this cloud of different colors comes out of his mouth and kind of like evaporates into the hallway, and it shapeshifts into what seems like a young elven woman dressed in green robes, blonde hair, kind of like all the way, all long blonde hair, kind of all the way down her back. Unconscious but alive.
Teamwork.
I'll then
Yeah.
go to the other one and fucking just swing at it.
Okay.
Normal old swing. Cool, that's a 25 to hit.
Yeah, it hits.
And, ooh, that is 11 damage.
11 damage, nice, very nice.
And
So
then I'll
you
say
you kind of like knock one of them out, and she collapses, shapeshifts, and then right away you ready your great club again and just bop the second one right across, just on top of the head. Kind of you hear some cracking, but eventually it pushes his head kind of like back up out of what would have normally easily snapped something's neck, but these magical... Do I call it a curse? Yeah, fuck it. The magical curse kind of gives it some form of supernatural strength, being able to just kind of recover from that sort of thing without any issue.
I'll then say to the group, remember, we don't want to kill him, just try and knock him unconscious. And that'll be my turn.
Okay. Now it's Naronk's go. Let's see what Naronk can do. I mean, have a
Where it
little
would be great
gander.
if we were playing a Pokemon D&D game to use sleep powder. And yet,
You
Sing.
spore.
Let's see, let's see, let's see.
Accuracy though, idiot.
Oh, I know what Naronk's gonna do. Naronk is gonna fire his death song, and he's gonna make that a bola shot to try and wrap him up.
Oh, I thought you were just gonna be like, no, it's just gonna execute them.
No. Oh, that's a natural one. That is a misfire. Oh boy. So that's the gun. You see him ready his gun, and you hear it just click, and one of the springs kind of like pops out, and he's gonna spend, I think, yeah, it's a bonus action to fix his gun. So yeah, that's Naronk's turn. First husk is down already. The second one, having Nicole right in front of it, is going to well, yeah, what is it? What is he going to do? What is he going to do?
Eat me.
Nah, it's gonna just multi-attack you and try and bop you twice. Just 2 slam attacks.
Just roll low.
That is a 17 to hit for the first one,
Hits.
and a 19 to hit for the second one.
Yeah, both hit, man.
All right. You take a grand total. Is it a 9 or a 6? That's a 9.
Oh, fuck.
You take a total of 21 points of bludgeoning damage as he just slams you with both of his fists.
Oh, I'll take
That is its turn. Again.
Oh, I'm in this fight. Oh, I guess. I mean, what? There's one conscious.
Yeah.
Oh, that's tough. That's tough. How's he looking?
As far as actually, not bloodied, not hurt very significantly. You can see kind of where Nicole hit him on the head with his great club. There's some like fractures and his skin's starting to crack, but that's really all you can tell. Doesn't really seem too bloodied yet.
I will run up to him,
Mhm.
and I will bestow curse.
Okay.
I will play some cheeky tunes on my vial, and then lay my hand on it and bestow it with a curse. that will cause it to waste its action that turn doing nothing if it fails a wisdom saving throw. So.
Okay, so that's on his turn, right?
Yeah, but you need to make a wisdom saving throw now as well, obviously.
Yeah, this being is cursed.
Yay!
Nice.
So, okay, so it specifically says it wastes its action doing nothing. So I guess it still gets a bonus action and a movement and
Yeah, but it
a
doesn't.
reaction.
Yeah, but it doesn't have an action on his turns.
Okay.
All right. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I won't do anything else.
Okay, Abran.
I'll just keep playing bangers.
I don't know if this is gonna work or not, so I'm just gonna go for it anyway because I have no way of knowing what sort of things these are.
You do not.
I'm gonna cast Cause Fear.
Okay.
I need you to make a DC 16 Wisdom saving throw.
Ooh, that's a 6.
Okay. Is the creature a construct or an undead?
Negative.
Brilliant. It is frightened of me until the spell ends. Its concentration up to a minute.
Okay.
It can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of its turns.
Okay. Yeah, this
so it is
being
frightened
is
of me.
frightened. Yep. You have
And-
frightened the husk.
I'm not going to waste any of my spells. So that's my turn. I'm just going to... You know what? I'm going to get close to it. I'm going to get up in its face.
Okay. That your turn, Trim. Up to you again.
I'm gonna try and web the remaining one again from the ceiling.
Go for it.
Oh my god. Rolled worse. That's a 7.
No, sorry.
It's better if I roll a 1 because I can re-roll those.
True.
Instead I roll a
Very
2.
true.
If you remember to reroll it.
I think it's happened enough now. I actually.
Yeah,
have it.
you shoot out another bit of web, and it kind of like passes it and just webs up part of the wall beside it. Unfortunately.
I will say though, since I'm creating webs, there is a thing that when I find it, if things touch those webs, I feel like something happens as well. Web sense. Oh no, I have to be in contact with a web for that to happen. Okay, never mind.
Okay. So your turn.
How far away is it from me?
20 feet ish.
20.
You were in the middle, so I'd say 25 feet because there's two people in front of you.
I don't think I want to move closer because I don't think I can do the web thing if I move closer. So, yeah. No, I'm gonna stay right there. In fact, if anything, I might like back because I'm on the ceiling, so I'm above the group, so I might back up a few more feet.
Okay. Cool.
Like spiders.
Octanus, you're up again.
Hey, I'm gonna reckless attack the other one.
Oh man, she's gonna fucking murder them all.
She's totally missing our non-lethal vibes.
Roll
even
an
after
attack. Roll an attack.
We'll said it out loud.
She doesn't really get the concept.
They're trying to kill us, so we kill them first.
Dirty 20.
Hits.
To be fair, it's hard to be non-lethal with a fucking great axe.
Yeah.
Wait,
Just take out the legs.
Technically,
Slap them with it. Bang! With the flat.
rule wise, as soon as you roll damage, you can announce that it is a not.
I didn't know I could do that.
It's a non-lethal attack, and if it would reduce the hit points to 0, you knock him unconscious instead of killing him. That's kind of how you. That's
I'm just
that's how it
imagining
works in the player's
actually
handbook.
that.
like with the side of the axe.
The flat side of the blade.
So
Yeah,
now,
like a
now you
frying
know.
pan.
So roll your damage. What was that?
It was, shit. 12 plus 6, 18.
18. All right.
Yeah.
Swipe at it with your axe, kind of like slashing it across the chest, and it kind of backs up from you, but immediately like gets his posture back, and immediately just tries to make himself a little wider and look threatening, all the while trying not to make eye contact with Abran because he's scared shitless. Roll another attack. You have another one.
Okay. I don't want to be lethal.
Okay.
I don't want to be lethal. Character development? Question mark.
Hey. 20 something.
Yeah, it hits. Yeah, I didn't know that was a
Trinity.
thing, but you can literally, any attack, no matter what you use, you can announce it as, I want this to be non-lethal, and it would just, as long as it reduces its HP to 0, you'll knock him out instead of killing him.
I don't know how that works with massive damage.
15.
15 points of damage?
Massive damage. Like.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just hit him really hard in that case. That's just really how it works.
Well, no, in that case, it's you fuck.
I can't see that working with like a bow or a gun.
Yeah, no, but
like-
it is. That's how the rules say it works.
I guess
so,
you can
know.
shoot them in a way such that they're not immediately dying.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, because you're incapacitating them in a way.
With a bow, or like you can shoot them and say like the leg or something, they go unconscious from pain or blood loss, and
maybe,
then you just do
yeah.
a medicine check and stabilize them.
I used to be an adventurer. So
You slash him again, and it's starting to look pretty rough. It's the guttural moans become a little more, a little harder for it to produce, and it's kind of starts to limp a bit. It's looking rough. That's your turn,
Yeah, that's it.
Nicole.
Yeah, I'm
I'm
just gonna
not
go
dead.
for a unconscious bop again. I'm just gonna fucking try and knock him the fuck out.
All right.
Cool, that's a natural 20. Great.
Oh shit!
Big
Yeah.
Pog.
Nice.
Fucking the one time I don't use my fucking sword. Fucking nat 20. Fuck's sake.
Oh yeah, because your sword.
What's
Like,
your sword do again?
Yeah, just
on that 20?
fucking Mordhauer, dude,
if he
well,
rolls,
that's-
he gets to
Hold
roll
him by the
another d20.
and just clap him with the crossguard.
I get an extra 14 damage just like added
Yeah.
to whatever I roll. Just like
Plus,
straight up.
if you
Oh
then
my
roll,
lord.
if you then roll another 20 with that specific sword, you just dismember it. You just
Yeah, I
lob, you just lob a limb
dismember,
off.
Oh, that's right.
Non-lethally
Fucking-
dismember this man.
No, look, I'm using my great club. It doesn't matter. I rolled a
Right.
fucking 1 on my damage. That's 2.
Nice,
plus,
dude.
So that's 7 damage.
All damage is good damage.
And,
Not quite enough to knock it out, but it's starting to look
Well,
a little haze.
second attack!
and-
Chat. I'm gonna knock it out.
That is 19.
Hits.
Well, whatever you want to do, it has disadvantage on ability checks and attacks. So
Well, that's fucking garbage. That's another 7.
Man, it is starting to like.
Yep.
I'm gonna knock it
wobble.
out, chat.
It's starting to wobble and it just. It's looking
out
really
with a Yo
rough.
Mama
Like
joke.
it's dazed and. But it's not Narong's turn.
oh no.
He's gonna misfire, chat.
Could
Oh, he's
happen.
here.
Yeah, Narong's gonna just try another bola shot, to be honest.
I'm just gonna
he's
try an
not-
execution shot.
He's not gonna non-lethally shoot it in the
That's
head.
another natural fucking one!
Oh my god.
Misfire again, spends the rest of his fucking turn fixing his gun
You
again.
can see the future.
He's really not a
Actually,
great
no,
gunslinger, is he?
the husk is up
It's
first.
not.
The husk is gonna
Make a wisdom
just
saving throw.
has to make a wisdom saving throw. You are correct.
At the end of his turn.
No,
Yeah.
it's just its actions. on
Oh,
its
for
turn.
your one.
Yeah.
Sorry, it's got like 10 different things on it.
That's a 7, so no. So it's not gonna do fuck all, and it's going to
It can move.
It can't move past me or closer to me though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
but
gonna.
you're with us, right? So it can
Yeah,
No,
move
it's
it's,
got
away.
into his face,
I
so it
mean,
can
it's
run, yeah.
scared shitless of Abraham, so it's going the other way.
So what? We all get opportunity attacks.
Yeah, you all do.
Willing movement.
So if you want to make this a collective
Right, I'm
bop-
gonna make.
I don't. 'cause
Quarter,
I'm on
the quarterstaff's coming out, and I'm going for a leg sweep.
Actually, you wouldn't be quite in melee because you're in the middle. The only ones in melee right now are Nicole and Nectanus, I'm pretty sure.
And me.
Dude, I told you,
got
I
its
just
face.
used bestow curse. I have
Oh
to
yeah,
use
it's touch it. No, you're right.
All
You're right.
four
Yeah,
of
so
us
all
are,
4
like-
of you just get it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I got a 17.
Oh my god, I dropped my die.
Yeah, I
Listen,
got
man.
25.
So if we don't knock it out, it's gonna bleed to death next turn because of agony.
I got
so-
a. I forget what my modifier is to hit stuff. Plus 3. I got 18.
It has 2
Yeah, we just
HP,
wait.
y'all, and you all hit him. So like, yeah, you collectively just each use the hilts of all your
killed four
weapons, and again
weapons
with
on-
his quarterstaff, just whack him across the head
See,
before he can move, and
I'm
it
gonna
just
be. I'm gonna
collapses.
be real.
I like to think that like
I'm
I
mad.
just trip him up with like the great club. Just put
Yeah, well, I
We're all
just
just
said I was
hitting
going
him
for
with
his
the hilt
legs.
of our weapons while
It
he's
had,
at the floor.
it had two
tripping him.
It had 2 HP, bro. Like
Man, I
you
literally-
collectively knock him the fuck out.
I literally had to roll
Um,
1 higher on my damage dice for my nat 20, and I would have fucking knocked him out.
And if the being collapses, and it starts to starts to shapeshift into what seems
being.
like a relatively old, even for elves, elderly elven male, thin gray hair. But yeah, both these elves are now unconscious on the floor, but You didn't kill him.
Hey, look at-
Hey.
Let's put them in the room that we hid in and try and stabilize them and get them healthy.
I guess I'll pick up the old elf and sling him over my shoulder.
I'll pick up
Okay.
the other one. I'll pick up the female elf.
I'm gonna stay as a spider for now because I have limited use of wild shape, and we doubt we're gonna rest again, and this could come in useful. So
How big are you?
I'm.
She
pretty
takes
big
up the
spider.
entire
Big.
ceiling.
That's terrifying.
Big.
Just look up as we walk
Aragog,
underneath.
like Aragog.
Crawling behind. Yeah,
I
I'm
think
like a baby.
large-
I'm not full Aragog. I'm a
Okay.
baby Aragog.
Large creatures take up a space of 10 by 10 feet, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
There you
So
go.
large enough that
We're shitting
I could ride the spider
You
into
could.
that.
Yes,
If you
It
want.
wouldn't go down well.
You could.
Sounds like a terrible
Yes.
idea.
Um,
It'd probably be way too gross, but
It's
Just
yeah.
the thought,
Trim's
it's
a
fun.
big spider.
So hairy
Okay, so
and-
you carry the
it's a
two
spider wearing a
unconscious elves into the room. Anything else you want to do?
I'm going to.
Would we have to be proficient in medicine to do a medicine check to try and stabilize them?
I'd say yes.
I will
Well-
shapeshift to Fadeawin and I will start trying to stabilize
They're already stable.
at least one of them.
aren't they? 'Cause-
No, they're just unconscious. They're
unconscious.
oh, they still make death
Yeah.
saves.
They're-
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll assist Nicole then, because I am proficient in medicine.
No, it'd be more I'm assisting you. You're the one that you fucking do it. I'm just like, what do you want me to hold, Doc?
Alright, I'll roll for it then.
Scalpel.
So yeah, both Brand's taking care of one, Gen of the other. Roll a medicine check.
22, 22.
22,
8.
8.
I
Brand, you
might need
managed.
some help over here.
Brand, you managed to stabilize the elderly elf and still unconscious but no longer dying.
How are they laid? Are they just laid out
Again?
on the ground like normal? corpses,
That is
like,
a
on
failed medicine
side?
check, so that makes him fail or her fail a death save automatically.
I will panic and just cast Cure Wounds at first level.
Okay.
Which is a 1d8 plus
And
7.
the elderly elf, how is he positioned on the ground right now?
I would have laid him just straight down, because I carried
I would have
him.
put
Okay.
him on the bed, honestly, but I wasn't
I'm
carrying him.
gonna walk over to it and just very gently, just like web his arms, kind of just like around, just so it's tied up, just in case they try and like raise a racket or make a fuss later and out our position. So I'm just gonna
Okay.
just put like a one band, like easy enough, like they could probably eventually break out of it on their own, but it's just an older elf.
All right.
They just had the shit beaten out of them. And you're like, oh yeah, I'll just web them up so they can kind of escape, but not right
Maybe he's
away.
into it. We'll find out.
I healed
So-
the female elf for 10 hit points.
Okay, so the elderly elf is stable but still unconscious. The female, as soon as Gen casts Cure Wounds, she wakes up, flustered. What's going on? What?
I want to crawl away so she can't
Sees
see me, 'cause I'm
sees the
gonna-
spider
Yeah,
I was
okay.
just about to try and move away.
and just like freezes and just.
I kind of like rather than like being like, dude,
There's-
shut the fuck up, like, shh.
There's a lot of explaining to do, but I don't think now's the
I
time.
freeze. I do not move.
just stay here. We've come to save you all. Just
Make a persuasion check with disadvantage.
Wait, no, I'm gonna
Here's the
use. I'm
disadvantage because
no,
there's
I'm
a
not gonna.
fuck off spider
bother.
in the room.
Fuck
Yeah.
it, fuck using
What do
any
you
more
wanna-
spell slots on this. I was gonna calm emotions, but I'm not wasting spell slots on this.
roll a persuasion check.
Yeah.
With disadvantage.
That's a 9 because I have a -1 to persuasion.
Oh no.
It's a 9.
I think now is the time to explain. Who are you? Where am I? What? And you can slowly starts to
I'm gonna use them.
panic.
I can't use them to roll. Fuck. No. Okay, I'll use calm emotions. In a 20-foot radius, they must make a charisma saving throw unless they choose to fail it. And
That's a 2, so it feels
Okay.
safe.
I believe it's
I mean,
all of
it
us.
the
Yeah, everyone.
effect of the spell is to suppress effects causing them to be charmed or frightened, or alternatively make them feel indifferent about creatures of my choice that it's hostile towards.
I'd definitely
It's a
say that
pretty
she
blanket,
is. She's
so-
frightened at this point.
Yeah,
Very
okay.
much afraid. Not sure what's going on. Bunch of strangers. Large fuck off spider in the room. She's frightened. Yes.
I sing a soothing song for a second and calm her down. And It's all right. Everything's going to be well. Maybe not. I think you may have been perhaps cursed over 100 years ago, and now you're awakening. Good morning.
Good
morning.
good morning. What? Who-
We're heroes and we're trying to help. So I'm sorry,
that
this
whole
might
time
all be a
while
bit
it's-
confusing. But
While he's saying that, can I just raise one spider leg and do a little wave, try and channel my inner
Shit.
spider? to
Don't.
Look unfriendly?
Yeah.
Trim, stop. The huge spider is a druid, so don't worry about that. I'm sure you're very familiar
Yeah.
with
yeah.
druids. You can take a ride on it if you like, if that make you feel better.
No.
Probably not. You stay here and look after this elderly gentleman. We have to go and try and figure out what's going on.
If you,
Oh, okay. All
if
right.
you
I
can,
can.
try and barricade yourself in.
That's also a good idea.
Okay. Yes, I will. Thank you. Still not quite sure what's going on, but
Just
You are
stay here.
cursed. We removed it. Thanks is probably all that matters. And see you later.
okay.
Just stay
Fucking-
here. Stay quiet. We will come and get you when we leave.
Nicole strap finger guns. Just like,
All right.
This poor fucking lass has woke up. There's a massive spider.
Has been asleep.
massive
Has
There's a
been
massive dragonborn, a tiefling.
has been in that like has lost like the last 80 years. Just
Yeah. I think the only not scary one out of all of us is Gen. And that's because he's not showing his true self. Everyone else is fucking terrifying.
I mean, you're wrong. It's an elf. He's right.
He's got a massive gun!
He doesn't know what guns are.
Okay.
massive stick.
Okay.
He's got a crab.
So, as soon as you leave the room, you can hear some moving furniture. You know, barricading the door. That's that.
And I'll shapeshift back to Matthias.
Okay.
I will
I need to take the tea bags out my tea, and I'll be right back.
I
He's
will.
ruined his
I
tea.
guess we'll head towards that door. Not the one that was opposite, the one that the two.
Okay.
Of, like.
How
guarding.
long did you say this hallway was again, Dutch? 25 feet.
No. It's like a 50-foot
Okay.
How
hallway.
dark is it as well? Actually,
There's torches lighting the place up.
these torches.
Yeah.
When we are more than 30 feet away from the room behind us, I want to life sense again.
Okay.
How many medium or larger creatures are there that have heartbeats that aren't my friends? And am I about to cry?
At this point, one. You sense
Okay.
one other heartbeat that's not your friends.
I'm gonna try backing away 5 to 10 feet to see if it disappears.
Back towards the room you came from? Yes, it does disappear.
Okay.
And as you're walking down the hallway, you see now that like next to the room that you came from, there's another room. And then there's the door at the end of the hallway, and then there's a door across from the room that you came from. Those are like that's the situation right now.
Okay. When it disappears from my radius, am I super far away from the far door? Basically, by moving about a little
You
bit,
can't
do
really
I get the gist that they're ahead of me?
you can't really determine where it's somewhere around you, but you can't really determine where because of the fact that the room that you haven't explored yet and the door at the end of the hallway are pretty like close together.
Close.
It's
Okay,
hard
that's
to determine.
fine. I was just trying to be smart.
I
I'll hold my finger up to everyone.
Okay.
And quietly say, "There's one more living thing within 30 foot of us, possibly ahead of us, possibly the side room."
I mean, I'm gonna be honest, there's probably a fuck ton of living things in this fucking tower.
Well, yeah, but close enough to us to worry about.
Stay quiet and keep our wits about us. And I'll.
I guess we're stealthing towards the door.
Yeah.
Roll a stealth check, all of you.
Hey, it can't be worse than last time, can it?
Hey!
As long as it's above 3.
The spider's stealthier than me, so.
It's
Ooh,
above
that's not
3.
22.
Dirty 20.
Okay. The wrong roll a 16. Again,
7.
Dude's
5.
muted.
you're muted.
I'm muted. I'm retarded. Sorry. 13.
13, 5. What did you roll, Trim?
22.
22.
I
Okay.
mean, isn't being muted
Be
the stealth?
quiet, guys, please.
Because of the fact that most of the group rolled decent, I'll allow one bad roll to not fuck over the group. Or two, yeah, two bad rolls. Yeah, but there's 4. Yeah, but there's 4 good rolls, so or like 4 decent to good rolls.
Hey, group skill tracks.
Majority, yeah.
AKA everyone else makes up for Koiber and Gypsy again.
Are you making your way to?
The far door.
The far
The
door?
one that they were like in front of. Did you say they were like?
They weren't like
originally-
literally in front of it. They were just blocking passage down the hallway in that
But
direction.
the
Essentially.
nearest one that they were at, rather than like.
Okay. Yeah. You arrive at the door. What do you
I'd
do?
like to check it for traps.
Roll an investigation check.
I'm gonna use luck.
Second luck of the day, boys.
It's actually my 3rd luck of the day because I used one last session. Not
Oh,
one last session.
well, you're shit out of luck, I guess.
I fucking hate you, Dutch.
Hey man, my luck made it better. It turned it from natural 1 to a natural 2. So
Hey man.
fuck
That's
me dead.
double of what you rolled the
It
first
was.
time.
Was it an investigation?
Yes.
That's a 3.
As far as you can tell, coast is clear, no traps.
Fucking open the door. Actually, no. I'll listen. I'll listen first. I'll listen.
Roll
to the door.
perception. Roll perception check.
You almost fucked us over.
21.
You don't hear anything on the other side of the door.
I will quietly open the door.
Okay. You open the door and you see. Only thing you see in this room is a stairway leading down.
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 That's.
I kind of turn around like, I think. Was there another door at the other end of the corridor?
That's the one we.
No, there's a second room you haven't explored yet, and there's a door across from the room that you were in. So there's 2 more doors that you haven't opened yet, essentially.
Okay, I'll just kind of like, no, this looks like it's going down. I think we need to go up. So,
I just nod my spider head.
I'll kind of tell whoever's at the back of the group, is it still in the wrong kind of town? So I'd be like, kind of point out, like,
I think
go to
I'm at the
other
back
door.
now because I'm so large. And I'm
Whoever's
the
not a
only-
fucking spider and can like check a door for traps.
Trim's just hovering
who's at
above
the back.
us.
Yeah, whoever can actively like, I mean, guess I could check the traps.
Got 8
Kinda like-
eyes.
Just against the fucking door, like.
Man. All right. So.
That's the imagery I've got. Just.
All right.
I
Could
will.
Trim like squeeze out a window and climb to the top?
I'll kind of just motion.
In
to the group
theory,
and, like,
yes.
Look at the
Maybe.
other. Look
And
at
leave
the
us
other.
a
if I
web to
fall-
climb.
I mean,
You web and
if
you
it-
fall
if it's
slow and
400 feet up, I could go
I'm not
there.
Spider-Man. I'm a spider.
Narok, do
I
you
fucking-
do you want to trek this door over here? And I'll point to the one that was on the side.
The room, or like the room you passed, or the one across from where
The
you
one
came
we
from?
passed. Because I think Bran thinks the other one will be stairs up.
All right. Natural 20.
He wants to see what the thing is.
That's a first.
As far as I can tell, this door's clear.
Is it locked?
Don't seem that way.
Do you
I'm
want to open
gonna-
it, or do you want me to?
I'm gonna listen at the door to see if I can hear anything on the other side of the door.
Okay.
She watched Nicole do it.
Roll a perception check.
She doesn't trust
Brain
the
play.
cool.
Oh, that's cool. 18.
You hear a loud guttural, louder than any of the other guttural moans you've heard so far, just coming from that room.
There is definitely something behind that door. It does not sound healthy.
I would like to shapeshift to Brutus.
Brutus, all right.
What you can do, Duke? You look excited or terrified?
I don't know yet. The thing
bang
behind
your
the door
drums.
sounded big and potentially scary, right? I'm asking you, Actanis, please work with me. What are we dealing with here?
Where is the nearest IKEA?
Okay. Anyway.
Anybody get the number of the wagon that hit me?
I hate you all.
Just
Fuck
talk
me.
to me about meatballs and like furniture
Okay,
in that voice,
alright.
please.
Hey, let's try and fucking keep it.
It sounded big.
I will rest a hand on Nicole's shoulder, and
Stoic.
he is invigorated.
Stoic horse.
He is invigorated with the endurance of a bear. And he gains 2d6 temporary hit points.
Ooh. Look at that.
Go on, roll 2.
Oh, 11! Look at that.
Oh shit.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Shit.
Big part.
Does anyone have temporary hit points left? Yeah, we do. Okay.
I still have temporary hit
I was
points.
the only one who
Okay.
fucking didn't.
All right. Well, look at that.
Well, there you go.
And
I mean, put thumbs up to him, but I mean, do you want to check the other door first and then weigh up our options there? Because if it's stairs up, then fuck that.
well, I already used the spell, so I'd really appreciate if we could just go and fight it.
How long does it last? These temperatures.
About an hour.
No, got plenty of time. Then we could probably
Okay.
just fuck tons of shit. Probably, maybe. I don't know. Can we just rather not fight our way through every floor? No, wear ourselves down this early. And I'll fucking try and amble my way past the green to the tunnel.
Okay.
Okay. So you go into the last remaining door that hasn't been opened yet.
I'm just gonna listen to it. I'm not gonna bother fucking. Just gonna
Make a perception check.
Cool, dirty 20.
You hear nothing, mate.
I will open up the door.
And you see a stairway leading up.
Yay!
I'll just thumbs up. I'll be like, just up.
I will be forever curious what's in that room.
We
Okay.
can come back.
What if there's treasure?
We can come back.
You can come back.
Maybe at the top of this tower we will find a way to turn it into not a horrible monster, and then we won't have to fight it, and the treasure will be ours anyway.
Brutus
I'm
is
a-
just.
Gonna go ahead and start
I'm-
crawling up the stairs,
I'm
but
gonna
on the side of the wall just to be creepy.
I'm gonna go behind the spider.
Um, Gen changes his height when he shapeshifts, right? No,
No.
it's always the same height. So how tall is Gen?
Like 5'10"?
Huh?
Okay, I just didn't know.
Alright, so you all follow Creepy Spider Trim up the stairs?
Does
Yep.
creepy spider trim fit up the stairs?
Okay, so you make it up to the next floor. There's a door at the top of the staircase.
Spider trim. I sang that earlier.
Anything y'all want to do while you're at the door?
I mean, unless Trim's listening out for it, I'll listen out for the door.
You know what I'm gonna say, Dutch?
You're in a life sense.
Yeah.
Can you just do that? Like, is it...
Yeah.
Is it cantrip?
That's fucking cool.
It's
No, it's an ability.
It's an ability
It's
he
like
has.
a paladin's detect good and evil, or like their
Divine
angelic
Yeah.
sense thing.
The divine
that-
sense.
it's
Yeah,
kinda
I
like
can't English. I just have to sit there and think.
And
I
so
can
it doesn't
smell
tell
your blood.
you how close or
No,
far.
it
It
just
just says that there
show.
is.
It just makes
They're
him
in my
feel.
range.
You know, he senses heartbeats within the range that the ability indicates. So he doesn't know exactly where they are, but he knows they're within this amount of feet from
So
us.
I know if there's like
other-
30 fuckers on the other side of the door. Essentially.
Yeah, pretty much. Then again, one day I'm gonna throw a bunch of creatures at you that
Undead.
don't have heartbeats, and you'll.
So you're
you'll
gonna
be
throw
fucked.
undead at me after you've taken my ability to turn undead?
Yes.
Yes.
You
Just open up a room
bitch.
with, like 50 skeletons and be like, oh no.
But
you
this is
listen.
I could.
Bell's about a seppuku with a fucking pigtails in a minute.
You listen. You listen at the door. Nicole, don't seem to hear anything just yet. So,
I will
So,
slowly and carefully open up the door and then peek into the hall.
Oh god.
okay. Layout of this floor seems relatively similar to the one you just traveled through. You see from out of this door 2 doors across from you, pretty much carbon copy of the last floor, and to the right at the end of the hallway you see another door.
Do I see any boys?
In the hallway doesn't seem to be any boys.
I'm just gonna, keeping an eye out as I walk, just start to walk out to the hallway to the other side of the hallway. And just...
Did I sense
Hold
anything,
on.
by the way?
Are you life sensing again while you're in the hallway?
Oh no, if you told me what I sensed before the door, I missed it. I don't think you told me.
Oh, from there, from at the staircase, you don't sense anything.
Okay, well it lasts for a minute, so.
As you enter the hallway, you start to sense other heartbeats.
How many?
4, approximately.
I'll just look at your group and hold up.
And then I'll kind of like do the shrug of like which door, but I'm like pointing to the main, like that one, the upper end, or
Judging by the fact that it wasn't till after we came up the door, it would probably be the far one, so I'll point that way.
I'll be like, it's a very like concerned look of okay, not liking the situation at all, just like cool.
Okay.
And
So what do y'all do?
I'll fucking go to that end door and I will listen to hear if I see it. I'm gonna be as I'm.
I will listen to hear if I see.
Shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up! Shut up!
I'll be following Nicole, but on the ceiling.
Oh, I want to. As I'm walking down the hall, I want to see if there's fucking like anything else coming up or like anything weird. But then if we get to the door and there's nothing, I want to listen to the door to see if.
You going
Fuck it,
to
what-
you going to the door at the end of the
Stand
hallway that you
Yeah, end of
assume
the hallway,
is the staircase?
Yes.
Okay.
Pulls a cup out his bag.
Roll a stealth check, all of you, while traveling through the hallway. Unless you're not going stealthily, you're just going hunky-dory, skipping through the hallway. That's fine too.
No, I'm saying for fuck's sake because
I'm playing cops.
I mean, judging by the stealth check, I'm going hunky-dory, frolicking.
Okay.
For once,
I
I'm going
got a
kind of
13.
stealthily.
For
Not
disadvantage, it's not terrible. It's above 10.
That's pretty.
I got a 9.
9,
11.
11,
14.
14.
Oh,
What did you roll, Trim and Nicole?
13.
13.
14. Very
Okay.
average altogether, boys.
Yeah, very, very average.
We're not
Hey.
like super noisy, but we're not.
What
really
did
Yeah.
what did Naront get?
Oh yeah, good shout.
A billion.
1.
It's 24.
Wait,
Oh, nice. Okay,
The
he's carrying the
stealthiest
party.
guy in the group has
So-
the
so-
loudest weapon.
You kind of try. You hear the floorboards kind of creak under your feet, feet every once in a while. You hear some as you walk past the doors in the hallway, and you make it to the door at the end. You gonna listen to the door again, Nicole?
Yeah, I'm gonna listen to the door.
Roll a
Why
perception
is
check.
Nicole doing all this?
Cause fucking.
Because he's the one that we can lose.
We want him at the
I'm
front, but
expendable.
still.
That's a 19. I got good
I
perception. my
mean,
boy.
you don't seem to hear anything.
Shit dice though, Koiba.
Yeah, I will carefully open it a crack, see what's in there,
Staircase upstairs.
and I'll kind of be like thumbs up to people and like upstairs and
You
I'll look at what everyone else is doing.
I mean, I'm just gonna
I'm
follow after
going-
Nicole.
Are we all just going up? Cool.
Yeah.
Alright.
Things always live at the top of towers, so.
and before we fucked up, there's like 20 floors of basement. It's just like for fuck's sake.
We get to the top and it's just like a little deck chair and a
Yeah, it's just like a garden. Like,
Just a large window and a telescope. Just.
it's
it's a man cave. He's got like a beer fridge.
All right, so you guys make it up to
Chester's is back.
the 10th floor, and it seems that this floor, the previous floors were just very standard brick walls, wooden floorboards. This floor has a different aesthetic to it. This dark stone, definitely still bricks, but instead of the usual gray color, this is black. With tile floor under you instead of the wooden floorboards.
Is it like from what you can see, is it like obsidian-y, or is it more?
No,
like...
this is stone.
Oh.
This is definitely stone.
Okay.
If only we had a dwarf.
Yeah, continue what we've been doing, I guess, and listening to doors and looking at floors.
I would like to move up to the front of the group next
Okay.
to Nicole.
I've just assumed Brian's been next to me the whole time.
I've been getting next to you in the stairway and then like sneaking back.
Oh,
off.
Yeah.
fleeting touches and
All right.
Longing gazes.
yeah.
We've got
Making
to-
everyone
This-
uncomfortable.
As you open the door into the hallway, the layout of this floor seems different. You don't really see. You see one door straight across from you,
Yeah.
and that's it.
Oh,
In like
yeah.
a corridor, like a narrow corridor.
A very narrow corridor. Yeah.
I would like to check for traps across the corridor as we're going between the two. If there's no other, if I can't see any other doors, I want to check for like traps or like if there's like hidden passageways. If I can only do one, I'll check.
Yeah, if you're gonna take a few minutes and actively investigate the entirety of the space you're in, just roll an investigation check.
Alright, is the room well lit?
There's a torch lit up in a sconce, lighting up this little bit of a hallway you have.
Okay.
12. You kind of feel around the walls. As far as you can tell, the only way to go is that door in front of you, which you check doesn't appear to be trapped to you.
I'm gonna hit it with that life sense.
You sense 3 heartbeats.
Okay. I will look at Nicole and
I'm like, I kind of point at the door because I don't know anything about it. So I'm like, Nicole just looks confused because he has no idea. He's like,
And there's only one way to go.
within
Correct.
about 30 feet.
As far
of
as you
us.
guys can tell, there's only one way to go.
I'm gonna put a hand on Actanis' shoulder, and I'm gonna put a hand on Bran's shoulder, and I'm gonna give them both 2d6 HP, temporary HP.
Oh,
is that?
I already have temp HP.
Yeah, but can I give you more?
No, it doesn't stack.
Doesn't stack.
It doesn't?
It doesn't stack.
No,
Temp HP doesn't stack, no.
That's
Okay, well then never mind.
but that is
still
something
got
Gen
mine
would
on.
know.
Yeah,
Maybe.
maybe.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'll.
Dutch, I have a question. Since
I maybe have an
Yeah,
answer.
monster things. I think I might have. It didn't matter because I didn't hit with. But I think I might have done this because the spider web it says recharge 5 to 6. So do I have to roll to see if that
At the start of your
recharges before I
at the
use it?
start of your turn, you have to roll a d6, and if it's a 5 or a 6, you get that ability
Okay.
back.
I know for future.
Oh goog, oh goog. All right, so you going to enter into the room?
I will listen to the room. Especially if he's told me there's 3 nearby and this is the only way thing, I'm definitely like
Roll a perception check.
hardcore listening. Fuck, that's a 12.
As far as you can tell, you don't hear anything.
Yeah. I'll slowly and carefully just look through.
You're opening the door?
Yeah, gonna look through and see.
Okay. You appear to be in a room that is almost like a library of sorts. You can see bookcases, a desk. You can see a door at the other end, like on the right-hand side of the room. You also see these 3 obsidian-like cocoons hanging from the ceiling.
I was
Can
just gonna
I-
point
can-
straight up.
Can I crawl the cocoons? How big are they? The obsidian cocoons.
Roughly 15 by 15 feet each.
They're bigger than me.
Correct.
Each one.
Correct.
Okay.
Wait. Each cocoon is 15 feet.
Yes.
I just, the creature's like,
If they were people size, I was gonna crawl up to them and try and do, but now I don't want to touch them.
How many-
Now I'm like, there could be a monster in them.
How many?
How
3.
many were there
3.
again?
3 of them.
So 3. So I'll look back at Nicole and
how are they just like on the ceiling, or they're like? Do you see they're on?
They're kind of attached to the ceiling, pretty much. They're these like obsidian cocoon-like things.
Is there any? Can I see anything else?
What?
Can I see anything like kind of like attached to anything? Is there anything on the
Can-
floor that means we can't like pass them at all?
No.
Can I crawl up? I don't want to touch them. Like I'm not gonna crawl on the thing, but I want to crawl as close I can get to one without touching it to see, do I feel like, is there any temperature radiating from them? Do I hear anything coming from inside them? Like getting closer, does anything stand out?
Make a
Without touching
perception
them.
check.
Spider
Nah,
perception is
she-
pretty garbage.
Is it?
That's a 5.
You don't hear anything coming from them. You don't see anything about them.
Okay.
But they are just these obsidian, looking very much like cocoons, but completely made out of obsidian, just kind of attached to the ceiling. There's really not much to go on there.
I'll guess carefully. Just is it just like a straight line to the door? Is the door like up a little bit, or is it literally just like?
It's like
big
a
wide
small
bookcases?
little like step, like 2-3 steps up. But like it's like you know, the room is quite large. There's a bunch of bookcases and desks everywhere, and then to the right, halfway up through the room,
Yeah.
the room kind of like elevates 3 steps up.
Okay. I will very, very fucking slowly walk across the room, like each step fucking as carefully as I can.
Roll a stealth check.
I would like to be stood
I will
watching.
do the same as
The 3.
Nuku.
Yeah, I'm gonna stand outside the room, just
I'm
watching.
gonna-
Okay.
So I'm gonna stand directly underneath the things.
Yeah.
And if anything drops out of them that looks in any way scary, then I'm going to activate my deadly strike.
See, you are Bran. You are, in theory, right? And I'm gonna give you this one. If a cocoon is 15 by 15 feet, you can gather that whatever is inside there is bigger than you. So if that falls on top of you, you're not gonna be able to do much.
Okay.
I'm gonna give you that as a
Are they all?
freebie.
I thought there was a gap between them, but if they're all like stuck right together at the top, then
Oh
I
no,
would
they're kind
like...
of spread around the room.
Okay, well, I'd like to be in the middle of all of them somewhere where I don't think it would crush me when I fell out.
Okay.
But I would be in melee range with
All right.
2, maybe 3 of them, depending where they are.
Cool. All of you that are inside the room. So again, you're kind of like at the back, just like,
I'm outside the door, like I'm looking
Okay.
in. I don't as far away as I can get while still technically being part of this party.
all right. So everyone besides Gen, roll a stealth check then.
Ooh, 15.
15.
I got a 19.
I got my
19.
second natural 1 on stealth tonight.
Oh my god.
I got a big old 5. As I'm slowly walking across the room, just fucking.
Stay quiet, guys.
Yeah. Shut. All that noise.
Abran is just jumping, like 2 foot jumping every step, just like boom.
No, he's got that limp. You know, got like.
I'm
something
used to
you
having
do,
a
like rock.
flail.
Yeah.
No. I'm used to having a flail, so I'm holding it down at my side, just dragging this sword along.
So as you all venture, besides Gen, venture through the room, you can start to hear as the obsidian starts to crack, and all 3 of these cocoons explode. I want all of you in the room, besides Gen, make a dex saving throw to try and dodge the shrapnel of obsidian that's
I'm
just
so
shooting
upset
across the
right
room.
now.
Oh god.
I only
Fun.
rolled an 8.
I got a natural 20, but it's cocked.
Nice, dude. Roll again. Pepega.
Hey,
Oh, no,
Baron,
dude,
you
that's a
have
19.
advantage.
Okay.
Did you say it was dexterity?
Dexterity save.
Saving throw.
So
Yes.
dirty 20.
21.
21,
11.
11.
What, with advantage, Bell?
Oh wait, no.
You have advantage, yeah, because you're a bard.
Oh yeah, yep. With advantage.
I
Oh,
need
nice.
like a visual of like where everyone is and where these cocoons are.
Cocoons, literally just on the ceiling.
In a line?
Nakul, they're like a triangle, more like.
Okay.
Nakul, far end, closest to the other door. Abram kind of just slap bang in the middle, surrounded by these cocoons, and the rest of the party, including Spider Trim, kind of just at the start of the room still. So anyone who rolled under 15 for the dex saving throw, you take.
That would be me.
You take 13 points of piercing damage as the shrapnel of the obsidian just darts.
Okay.
Those who made the save take half, so 6 points of piercing
I'm
damage.
still a spider. I have enough hit points for that.
How much was it?
13.
Like 13.
Yeah. You're not raging, so you take the full amount.
Yep.
Do we take
And
half
now,
if we
as
get-
these three...
Wait, how much damage did Nicole take?
6? Because you made the save, right?
Yeah, I made the save.
Yeah, so
Okay.
6 points of piercing damage. As these three large...
No,
Definitely
I'm
still
I'm shapeshifting
looking
anyhow.
like the elven creature you've seen, but much bigger, much bigger. Just kind of like collapse onto the floor, and they kind of just like...
Do because I'm not in the room, do I get any kind of like just a bonus, like a little moment to do anything
I'll allow you to shapeshift. Yeah.
besides shapeshifting, or just am I just gonna get shapeshift?
I'll allow you to shapeshift, and that's it.
Okay,
Do
I'll
I
shapeshift to tiefling. That's fine.
Do I get my deadly strike off?
What are the parameters for that? Like, what are the... Hold on.
It takes an action.
No, you
Oh,
don't.
Koiba,
Okay.
I guess concentration it was ending, so you lose the remaining temporary hit points.
I would like you all to roll initiative, though, as these creatures are definitely gonna
Pray for me,
shine.
chat.
and-
I really want a high initiative. Like I just want to do
Watch
something
me
good.
roll
before
another
this fight
nat
goes
one.
to shit.
Again,
okay?
I get really good initiative, but I got freaking awful everything else. I have a question, Dutch, because I'm using the spider's dex stats for my initiative right now.
Correct.
If I lose the shape, do I have to re-roll initiative?
No.
Okay. Cool. Cool.
Boom, 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 boom. Anyone initiative 20 plus?
Natural 20 to make 20.
I got 21.
21.
Pog.
Nicole, what was yours?
20 because it's a natural 20 and I get plus nothing. So
Nice, dude. Nice. Trim. Nakul. Soko rolled a 16.
I'm not going first, chat.
I feel like I'm going last
15
again.
15 to 20?
19.
19?
Yeah.
I'm really not going first.
Is yours above 10?
It is
Okay.
about 10.
Okay.
10 to 15. Anyone?
I got
Well,
12.
What's your
Yeah, but
dex
my
modifier?
my dex modifier is higher than yours. We did this last time.
True.
Is it?
True.
It's a
Yeah,
plus
yeah.
1.
No, mine's a +1.
Yeah,
Oh,
but I
yeah.
have +4 because I have proficiency.
What?
Yeah, but your dex modifier.
Oh, that's saving throw, but
Yeah, that's...
dex is just a straight +1.
So
it's-
you guys can decide which one goes first or not.
I would like to go before you. Smile.
Well, that's fine.
Okay, how about this? You
How
let me go
about
first. I'll give you bardic inspiration.
Well, that's fine. I can go last for the second combat in a row.
Okay.
yikes.
Glad
But
you
this
guys
time
figured
you'll
it
be
out.
inspired.
Inspired while I get the shit beat out of me.
Yeah.
Because it takes an action to activate what I want to activate.
All right. So these three large, high elf looking, but much larger than any normal high elf could possibly be, creatures just are landed right in the slap bang in the middle of you. Bran, you're fucking surrounded by three of the motherfuckers. Trim, you're up first. What do you do?
What's the distance?
What was that?
What's the distance of the three of them from?
Closest one to
I was on the
you.
ceiling, and then they fell.
Closest one to you. I mean, down like 15 foot, but that's. You were close to one of the cocoons, no?
Yeah,
Yeah, so that guy made a 15-foot drop down to the floor.
15-foot drop down. Okay.
Yes, correct.
I still don't know. See, I'm torn between. I don't think I would keep up my non-lethal strat because these ones are so much bigger and scarier. I'm probably terrified, and they came out of a weird thing. So, I don't know. but I'm also far away. You know what? Screw it. We're gonna try and go ahead and whatever one was closest to me again and see if this webbing works.
We're just gonna try. What's the?
Oh, natural 20, so that's a 25.
What's the? Is there like a size limitation on that?
30/60.
No, I mean
No,
like
size, not range.
so, like how the creatures you shoot that shit at. How big can they be?
To hit range, whatever, one creature.
Just one
It does
creature?
not say. It
Alright,
just says one
Cool.
creature.
That means there's no limitation. So yeah.
Go web.
That hits. So he makes a strength saving throw. You said last time? Or does-
No, it just hits, so it's webbed.
Oh, it just happens? Okay, so
as an
Trin
action, it
from
can
the
make a
ceiling
strength
shoots
save
down
to break.
her webbing and completely encases one of these creatures in a new cocoon, essentially, but this time made of silk-like webbing. Yeah, one of them is, you see the cocoon kind of wiggle a little bit, but one of them seems to be quite busy with that. Anything else you want to do?
I'm gonna. Can I see the other two from that spot in the ceiling, or would I have
Oh,
to
yeah.
adjust if I wanted to?
No, you can.
Action. Okay.
It's a pretty clear
Then I
like
will-
room.
I'm gonna stay right there. I'm on the ceiling. They probably can't, as far as I know, hit me. So.
Okay. In that case, then Nicole, you're up.
Hey, I will fucking bonus action rage.
All right.
Bonus action rage.
And then I'll just fucking... Yeah, I'll use brutality. And I'll just run up to whatever the fucking closest one is to me.
All right. For you, that wouldn't be the cocooned one. That would just be one of the other two.
Yeah, and I'll recklessly attack.
Roll your attack.
I am me. And that was the same number twice. That's a 16 to hit.
Doesn't hit, unfortunately. You run towards one of them and try and take a swing with your great club, and you connect, but it just kind of bounces off of whatever fucking thing this is. It just kind of bounces off, almost like you hit something with very large scales. It feels like it just kind of like thunk. Doesn't really seem to do anything.
Do it again. Recklessly attack this one.
All right,
Cool, much better. That's a 24.
that one does hit.
10 damage.
10 damage.
Mhm.
All right. So the second hit, you connect and kind of just smack it across the jaw, and it's kind of like immediately, like just as a in one fluent motion, you see his head kind of swing from the impact of the great club, and then immediately just kind of swings back, hearing some cracks in the jaw as it kind of readjusts itself.
That's my turn.
That's your turn, Octanus.
I'm gonna recklessly attack it and do Great Weapon Master at the same time.
Which one? There's three of them. One of them is in a cocoon.
The one that is
I'm assuming the one in the cocoon might give people advantage to hit it, because is it considered?
It should
Well,
say.
it says it's considered restrained is the condition that one has.
Restrained, speed becomes 0. Attack rolls against creature have advantage. Yep.
The webbing can also be attacked and destroyed. B2
Okay.
webs.
It is.
It's vulnerable to fire, immune to bludgeoning and poison.
Yeah.
And
So
psychic
attacks
damage.
against this guy have advantage. Yes,
You say
correct.
it's immune to bludgeoning.
The webbing
Yeah,
is
it's a
immune
web.
to
The webbing.
damage, so you can't break the webbing with bludgeoning.
Does,
but you could break
does
it
it
with, like,
have an
piercing or
HP
slashing.
value? The web, does it have it like
the webbing
HP?
has an AC and HP of 5. AC
Okay.
is 10.
Yeah, like in that case, like it's not like if you hit the guy, you'll hit the webbing. The webbing just kind of wraps around him, but there's
Yeah, you can still hit the guy without.
you can hit the guy
webbing.
without hitting the webbing.
Yeah.
It's only if you were choose to.
If you
hit
were
the
like
webbing
an
instead,
ally,
you
so
can.
one of us wanted to.
Yeah.
Or
So
if I was about to announce that.
which one do you hit?
How?
Belle?
What was the distance of that between? Like from where I am, how far away though?
I mean, all of them are within your movement. One cocooned is closest to the door and closest to you, essentially. There's the one
Yeah.
that Nicole's fighting a few feet down the room, and
Yeah.
then there's one that is kind of like eyeballing Abran at this point. The same direction, or the same distance away from you, but the other side of the room.
I'll go for the one that's eyeing Abran.
Okay. Yeah, you can walk past the guy in the cocoon, because that doesn't get a reaction.
That is. Shit, what is that?
Actually, he does get a reaction, technically. Just has this advantage. He just has his advantage.
Is his reaction to have a nap?
21 to hit.
Yeah, Actanis walks by the guy in the cocoon and it tries to do something about it, but can't really do much, so you walk past it with no issues. How much hit was that?
21.
21? Yeah, that hits.
Cool.
That hits.
5 plus. Shit, plus. What is it? 6? Yeah. Plus 10. 15, 21 damage.
21 damage, very nice. As you swing your axe at it and kind of try and clip him in his like upper leg, you slash through this thing. There's very little resistance compared to the other ones you fought. The axe kind of like slides through the leg, almost as if it's slicing through butter, and you can see the leg kind of just reattach itself as soon as the axe leaves the body, essentially.
I'm gonna attack it again.
Okay.
Oh, 26 to hit.
Yes.
10 damage.
All right. Same thing happens essentially. You swing your axe wherever you hit it. The axe slices through without any issue, and it makes these guttural sounds. It's definitely hurting him, but just the wounds immediately reattach. Which is something you haven't seen these things do before, but these are also the first time you encounter these things in this size, so. Is that your turn, Actanis?
Yes.
All
I
right.
think so, yes.
The guy in the web is gonna try and use his action to get out of it. It's a strength saving throw, Laura?
Yes, I should have to make a DC of 12.
DC 12. That's not good. Yeah, even with a +6, that's not gonna be it. That's 9. So no, he's still webbed up, and that's his fucking turn. Gronk is up now, and he's going to take a shot at the one that Nicole's fighting, because why not? There we go. That's my first non-misfire, by the way. That's a 21 to hit.
Good job, man.
21 to hit, so that does hit. Quickly whip up the Death Song stat. Because I don't know what fucking wacky damage I gave that.
1 billion. Just decide that it's dead.
Okay. Will do.
Easy peasy.
Alright. So it takes, if I can find the right dice. 16 points of piercing damage. 16 points of piercing damage as Naronk fires his gun. The bullet just whizzes through this creature, and Nicole, you see where the bullet kind of like exits the body. You can see the wound immediately close up again.
He's not gonna do a necrotic shot.
Well, he has a second attack. He's gonna reload bonus action and shoot again. And make that a necrotic shot. Yes, correct.
Okay.
Look at you. You know Naronk better than I do. It's a 19 to hit, which does hit.
How do you spell cocoons? COCCON?
Double O.
N.
COC double O-N.
CO.
Cocoa on.
14.
As in cocoa on my cornflakes.
fuck me sideways. Alright, cool. 14, 20, 25, 26, 32 points of damage total.
Big pog.
As
So good in
the
bad
gun
damage, and
gets
when he's
engulfed
hit.
in this black smoke, and you hear this loud before the gun fires its shot, and this shadow engulfed bullet just enters this guy's body.
Body. It shot him in body.
Shot him in body.
Put
This
a
one
bullet
is
in him.
already starting to like and it's starting to look like he's having a bit of a bad time.
Taking the L.
Yeah, he really is. Again, buddy boy.
I've got to go. Okay. I always get so excited to use hypnotic pattern, and then I read it again, and I'm like, oh no, that'll affect everyone in the party as well. And I don't. My confidence in them is not overwhelming. How?
Nice.
So there are 3 of them.
Correct.
Have any of them not been hurt?
The one in the cocoon has not been hurt. He's just been wrapped up in a cocoon.
Well, that doesn't help. Is there any way that I could use? No, I'm just gonna summon fucking Big B's fucking end.
All right. Whoever's
next one's
typing,
Cocoon.
mute their mic while you're typing
Actually-
frantically.
No, who's the one? The one that Narok just shot.
Okay, the one that's face to face with Nicole.
Yeah,
All right.
it's coming up, and I'm going to. Grasping Hand,
Okay.
which attempts to grapple a huge or smaller creature. So I assume they're just large.
No, they're huge.
Well, I'm gonna grapple a huge creature,
Hmm.
and it's strength. The strength, I guess. So
Yeah.
wish me luck, gamers.
Lock.
You got
Here
this.
with you.
You probably don't got this.
Natural
This is
20.
the way.
Okay,
Sorry.
never mind then. It's okay.
And Big B's hand is still there, right?
Yeah, he's still there, and I'm going to use my bonus action, as promised, to inspire Aberan.
Okay.
Actually, that's metagaming.
Which
Actually,
is a
shut the
D8.
fuck up.
Hold on, I need to mark this off.
What do you?
Yeah.
How do you?
1d8.
How do you inspire your comrade?
Oh no.
So man, he chose to play a bard.
He's gonna start like writing them out in his spare time. He's gonna. turn up
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of good rhymes with Aberan, but I like the go-to. Aberan, if you can't do it, no one can.
Take your D8 and fuck
All right,
off.
Pop
puts
a
in
party
mute.
pop up and blow a thing. You know.
Take your D8 and get out of my face.
It's like
Take fucking D8, get out.
Fine.
Is that your turn, Gun?
Yeah.
Alright.
I'm staying in the doorway, bro. Fuck
Aberan, you now have a turn.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but these two haven't hit anything yet.
that. No.
That is correct. They have not had turn. The one that had a turn was busy being webbed. So
Then I don't know if they're a threat or not, so I'm going to stick with what I said I was going to do originally and activate my Deadly Strike as my action.
okay. It's gonna be good.
This is a weird
Gotcha.
question. You can only have like one instance of inspiration, right? Like
Yes.
you're
Yeah.
either inspired or not. Okay.
Yeah.
You can't just like stack
doesn't
up
stack.
inspiration dice and use them as you please.
Do 20 of inspiration.
I was thinking more 2d8, but okay.
So you activate your deadly strike, and you all see Aberan's sword being covered in this thin layer of a red liquid,
That's
kind of
cool.
dripping on the floor. Yeah. So that was your action.
Fancy.
Fuck it, I'm going to do the only thing in my repertoire as a bonus action.
Okay.
Come.
So there's one that's being fucked up by Ectanis that's right in front of me.
Correct.
There's the one in the cocoon.
Correct.
Where's the third one away from me?
Cool.
It's like you're equidistant from all the other ones because you're like slapping in the middle of them, but that one
Okay.
is face to face with Nicole at the moment.
Fuck it, I'm gonna go get right behind the one that's in melee with Ectanis,
Okay.
so that I am flanking.
All right.
And then I'm gonna turn around and blood pull the one from Nicole to me.
All right. What? No, you're not.
It doesn't have blood! You son of a bitch!
Well, that's good to know.
Yeah, this one.
I mean, he blood boiled some before, if they're not the same, but.
They're
No,
different.
no. Wait. No. Nope. I'm wrong. It does work. Never mind. I lied. Ha 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 ha. DMs make mistakes too, guys. Yeah, no. It's a strength saving throw, right?
throw to it, isn't there?
Yeah, strength save.
I will have to open up the other document you sent me to check. I believe it's strength saving throw.
It is a strength saving throw. I have it here, like
Okay,
in front of me.
then yeah, it's a DC 16.
DC 16.
Yeah.
What if I told you I rolled a 16?
I fucking hate you.
Sorry, bud.
I fucking hate you.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's fine. So yeah, I can't pull the bitch.
Nope.
I've used my action. I've used my movement. I'll hang about, getting ready to stab this bastard in the back.
All right. The guy that is with Actanis and Abran is going to multi-attack Actanis. Make
Yay.
it 3 slam attacks.
Go off, bitch.
I'm gonna use my reaction to Sentinel and fuck him up for hurting Actanis.
Ah. What you doing? What? Sorry.
I'm gonna use my
Sentinel.
reaction to Sentinel and stab it for trying to hit Actanis.
Okay, go for it.
That is a natural 18. So 27.
Hits.
So that is 9 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
And where's the deadly strike? Sorry, this is a new feature,
2D,
guys.
2d8. I'm pretty sure.
2d8. So it takes 10 points. It doesn't say what damage type. So it takes an additional 10.
Necrotic.
It takes an
Diarrhea
additional
damage.
10 necrotic, and then it will take on its turn 5 bleed. So it takes.
That's not going to be this turn, right? Because technically you attacked him after his turn started.
I've just rolled it
right?
for next turn.
Yeah.
So it takes. What did I say? It was bludgeoning? Slashing? Fuck. It was 9 slashing.
You're a mess, Gypsy. Pull yourself together.
Look, I've never
Jesus
used
Christ.
this.
9
thing before.
slashing, 10 necrotic.
Thank you. That's what I was about to
It
say.
does say in the document, by the way, that it's 2d8 necrotic damage, so...
Okay, well, I've got my notes, not the full document at the moment, because I think you've updated it as well.
Alright, so, 19 points of damage.
Yeah.
Does Sentinel make him not able to attack anymore, or how does that work? Or is that just
no,
when they're
it
running
just
away?
it's you tried to hit my friend.
Okay,
Fuck you.
so it still attacks. Actanis. That is
Yeah.
a 29 to hit, a 16 to hit, and a 14 to hit, respectively.
Did you
The
have to do
14
that?
doesn't hit.
Okay, so the first 2 hit.
Yeah.
I would have loved the ability to cutting words at least one of those, but that's fine.
Is that Katana's within 30 feet of me?
Yes.
Cool, I'll Spirit Shield one of those attacks.
Okay. Hold on.
Oh, you're welcome for that, by the way.
I'm gonna cutting words one of them. Damage the damage roll.
Okay. So this creature just hitting you with the first 2, but the third one you manage to quickly roll to the side and dodge it, and it just cracking the tile floor under its fist. You take a total of.
I just rolled an 8 for the cutting words, by the way, so that's -8.
Okay.
I'm just gonna wait for all the numbers to come up.
You take a total of 36 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh, nice.
Halved, because you're raging, right?
I'm not raging.
Oh, they're not halved. Go fuck yourself. What is the damage reduction from you guys?
3 from me.
So 33 again.
And 8.
So 25 points of bludgeoning damage, Actanis, total.
Nice.
You're welcome. I'm 2d6 to roll 3. If I can
That's its turn. Now the one that is 1v1ing Nicole
You're not allowed to be this sad, right? The Tories won.
is gonna do the same thing. it's gonna do the same thing, just 3 slam attacks.
Hey, remember Dutch, you get advantage and all.
Oh, I get advantage?
Because I recklessed it.
Ain't that cute? Okay, hold on.
Why would you admit that?
It's a
That's
27 on the
Because I'm a good player, fuck you, Gypsy.
27, 27 on the first one.
No, that misses.
29 on the second one.
That actually misses as well.
28 on the third.
Yeah, misses. They all miss. My AC's fucking 30 now, thanks, Dutch. Chromosphere.
I
don't
can't
use
shield
it.
of fate. Oh no, I can't do that.
Oh man.
That wouldn't help me. That would make my AC 16.
Doesn't Nicole have like 200 health anyway? What does it matter?
Oh no,
No,
he has
I
less
have-
health than
I
me.
have
and
more
I have
health than him.
third highest. I just have a fuck ton of resistances
Right.
and immunities.
They're useful.
I don't think
You
I'm
take 56 points of bludgeoning damage as this guy just
So half
Hulk smashes you.
Fucking.
That's 28. Yeah, half.
Fucking ow. Ow.
Yeah, man. These are big boys. Very big boys.
I'm gonna fucking destroy this man's
Trim,
career.
you're up. Back at the top of the round.
All right, first I'm gonna roll to see if my recharges on a 5 or a 6. Rolled a 3, so that's a no.
Don't recharge.
I will crawl over to the one attacking Octanus and try and bite it with a poison spider bite.
Okay, roll an attack.
Plus 5 to hit. I can't roll like crap today. That's a 9.
9. Doesn't hit.
Nope. Cool.
It's the new dice, man.
Well, the thing is, they've rolled 2 natural 20s, but on a web hit and initiative, but then nothing on like normal hits. So, well then that's my go, and I'm just there.
Okay.
I'm just there chilling with it.
Nicole,
How much of my movement did I use to get to?
what's your total movement as a spider?
Total movement as a spider is 30 feet, and then climbing 30 feet.
I'd imagine that you just kind of like on the ceiling walk to where you had to go and then just drop down because that's the thing, spider. Like, you know.
Then can I crawl maybe back onto the wall near it, so I'm not right next to it?
You entered its melee,
Oh.
so if you leave it again, it'll get an attack of opportunity on you.
Then I'm just gonna stay there. Maybe I'll. No. Trim would still try and crawl away. She's afraid.
Okay, so he gets an attack of opportunity on you, just one slam.
My AC is.
See, now it just looks like a normal humanoid swatting a small spider, you know, in perspective. That's a 24 to hit.
Yeah, that hits. My AC is 14.
You take 19 points of bludgeoning damage as this thing
and
just.
as he swats it, the spider disappears and a small.
Bye,
half
Spidey.
left.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh, imagine that.
Do I take the remaining the carrying over hit points of damage? As
Yes,
Trim?
you do. Yeah, you do.
How much was it? Damage total?
19.
19 total.
19. So I take 6 for my temporary hit points.
Yes.
Imagine smacking a spider and you lift your hand up and there's just a tiny person. Can you imagine?
It's a fucking big spider. You say, fuck.
Nicole,
Yeah, this is a little.
you're up next.
Yay. I will, recklessly attack the one in front of me, again. The one who just fucking hit me, I'm gonna be like, go fuck yourself, hit him back.
Go fuck yourself and hit him back.
Cool, fuck me, I guess, 16 misses.
Doesn't hit. Nope.
Yeah, I'm gonna try again!
Again!
That's a natural 20.
Nice. There you go.
And once again, I'm not using my fucking sword! Anyway, where's my D? I'm not gonna use any of those big fucking over there. I have anger. I have hatred, so right now. 4. That's 11 damage.
Man.
I rolled a
Damage
fucking
is
2.
Damage.
Fucking 2.
Shit, dude. All right. Yeah. So you whack
Better
it,
than one.
and it's starting to look rough. The one that you're fighting is starting to look a little worse for wear. Some of the wounds aren't fully closing up anymore, and it's having a bad time.
That's my turn.
Octanus.
I'm fucking stupid.
Wait, is it my turn again? Oh,
Yes, it is.
I didn't know that.
Well, that's why I said it.
I want to recklessly attack it and make it a frightening blow.
All right. Using that Axis ability for like the second time ever.
Yeah. 21.
Hits.
And it has to pass a DC Wisdom 15.
That's an 8, so it's scared, all right.
Yes.
I think we can all conclude that these guys aren't the wisest of people.
Bitch, you scared.
Oh, I just drew that like across my room.
Well, I was a
17.
cleric
17 damage.
with a bunch of wisdom save spells.
No, that was my 15 because I'm not raging yet.
Okay. All right. Cool. Yeah. As you impacted, this one's also starting to look pretty rough. and it's starting to kind of like try and avoid eye contact, and it's just focusing on Aberran now, just so that it doesn't have to look at you.
I'm gonna rage before I attack again. I can do that, right? Yeah.
I don't
Can I?
think so, because both attacks are part of the same action, and
that's fine
using
then.
your action means that you have to do both attacks before being able to do your bonus action.
That's fine. I'm gonna great weapon master it.
Maybe? Or am I bullshitting?
Yeah. Hey man, you're the DM. If that's the rule you want to make, that's the rule you make.
Just call it. We can always check it later.
Yeah.
I mean, to me that makes sense.
It makes sense.
That makes
You go
sense.
Swing, swing. You can't be like swing. Swing.
Yeah.
Also, why would you rage on your fucking second attack and not your first one?
Because I gotta cast.
I mean-
frightening blow. Gotta make a frightening blow thing.
If you, yeah, but is that bonus action to do?
I think so. I don't know.
That means then you can't rage.
No, okay, never mind. No, you can. You can absolutely break up attacks with bonus action. You can absolutely.
You
So
reckless on the first
fuck
one?
me, I guess.
Well,
Hey.
I did reckless the first time, yeah.
So, bonus action
You
rage.
guys
You still have your second attack.
Yeah, I'm gonna attack it again.
All right.
Nice. 25.
That'll do it for this one. This being starts to and collapses to its knees. Mouth opens and just this explosion of force as all this colorful vapor exits its mouth, and it starts shapeshifting, and you hear as three individuals, all elven it seems, drop to the floor, seemingly not breathing. I need all of you in the room, including the two other boys, to make strength saving throws.
I might actually win this.
Including me.
No, you're outside of the range because you're still kind of like up
Hand
back.
probably does though.
Wait.
Yeah,
I rolled a 6.
Time to double check.
I roll natural one for the hand,
nice.
I rolled an 8.
which is
so
a
50.
9 to save, but
Well, we get advantage.
Oh, cool.
Do you just roll 2 2s, Clover?
two twos, nah. it's the
26.
remix.
30. Natural 20.
Oh,
I
Damn.
get 30.
please be a DC. of
Jesus
15.
Christ, this is setting off a fucking chain reaction. Those who rolled lower than 16
Oh,
take 20 points of force damage and are blown back 15 feet, or
I
until
will.
the nearest wall stops you from flying backwards, pretty much.
Is Trim within 30 feet of me?
Yeah.
I'll spirit shield that. So Trim, you take 10 less damage.
Oh, so I take 10. Okay, that's cool.
But because the other two husks also failed to save, that is enough to kill the one that Nakul was fighting. So now this one is also gonna blow,
Nice.
and I need everyone except for Gent to make strength saves again.
Yay.
Okay, it's
Of course, I'm tiny Trim now, not a spider. Ooh, that's better. That's a 19 that time.
That's a 19 as well.
24.
It's fucking cocked.
That is
19.
24.
Okay,
Did
those.
you take any damage? If you saved it, did you take
I
any?
just failed
No,
again.
no. If you save it, you don't take any. Anyone
fails.
lower than 16 take 16 points of force damage, and are blown back again. At this point, it's safe to say that most of you guys are just like back against the wall at this point.
Yeah.
the ones
I'm not.
the ones that were blasted by this. But there are now 6 seemingly dead elven people
Oh,
on the floor, and one more large being encased in a cocoon still, because he's
It's still
having
webbed.
a really bad time. Yeah, it's still webbed. Ifan, is that was your turn, right? Because you did your last attack.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay. This guy's gonna
That's
try
bonus
and break
as
out
well.
of his webbing. Still webbed, mate, because fuck me, I guess. That's a natural 2, so. Still webbed, Naronk. It's gonna reload. Shoot. Oh, natural 20. Oh!
Big pog.
Pig bog.
I nearly said something.
Watch out.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
That is 29 points of piercing damage. As it just shoots bullets across the room. Y'all need to... Man, okay. That's his turn, because he has to reload. Again.
I'm gonna use my action to... I don't know what I'm gonna use my action to do. What am I gonna use my action to do?
I don't know.
Right.
Ooh, it's still webbed.
It
right?
still is webbed. You are correct.
I'm just gonna whack it with Big B's hand, I think. Just give it a fucking smack.
Alright.
Let me see here. It would be forceful hand. No, it would be grass. No, it would be clenched fist.
Okay.
Got
Roll,
there
roll
eventually.
attack. Yeah, you got there eventually. Proud of you.
A melee spell attack using my game statistics. Dude, my melee spell attack modifier is kind of nuts, so... Oh, I roll with advantage, right? And that's cocked. Because
Yes. Yes, you do. It's an attack roll,
Okay,
so.
that's a 13 plus 10, so 23.
Hits.
And I just closed the fucking spell. 4...
Big B's hand!
4d8, bro. Come on now.
That's pretty nuts.
48.
48?
Yeah, 48. Fuck's sake.
That's my other d8.
I'll be button to the left.
Fuck off.
Go back to your Facebook memes.
4, 11, 14, 17, force damage.
17.
Aye.
Alright. This one is also, as it just gets bopped in the face by this large, kind of see-through purple hand. This one is starting to look rough. Like, it's cocooned and
And I'll
it can't
use
do
my
fucking
action.
shit. One jaw is kind of like hanging and it's not really like reattaching itself anymore. It's looking rough.
I'll use my action to just kick it while it's down, dude. Vicious mockery, I guess.
What do you look like?
It's a wisdom save, right?
Your
Haha.
mum's a slag.
Yeah, wisdom save, yeah.
That's an 11.
Yep, okay. It takes 2d4 psychic damage as I say, "You sprung from the cocoon and into the web." And it takes 5 damage.
How do you want to finish him off?
He's just so...
The vicious mockery.
I
kills.
want him to cry. I want it to cry.
And with that, just another explosion, just as you all need to make strength saves
I
again.
picture every time it explodes.
I
then
had to
it
move
just
within... Oh no, it's 60 feet, so I guess I'll be alright.
Anytime the
21.
freaking explodes, I
You'll be
just
alright.
imagine
24.
Smash cuts to the Death Star exploding. Just
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
Wilhelm
Um,
scream.
what did you roll, Nicole?
23.
You all saved, so all of you finally managed
Wait,
to.
is it a 16
brace
to
for it.
save?
Yeah, it is.
20 points of damage, or how much?
I
Because
rolled.
the hand didn't save.
Oh, the hand didn't save. I need to roll damage.
Yeah.
For that. It's 2d10. It's 2d10 force damage. I've just been rolling pretty well with the d10s. Shouldn't have said anything because now it's only 4 damage. So there you go.
Alright. Baby's hand has
And
36
another
HP.
3 corpses kind of still caught up in the webs appear. You really mocked the guy to death. Look at you.
I mean,
Can
yeah.
I run over to the ones that in the web and just double check? Like I'm pretty sure I know the answer, but like look at the pulse or anything. Like are they dead?
You go to them and
Oh.
they're dead. They're dead.
Can I make a
just
medicine
look
check
real
to
sad.
determine how long they've been dead for?
Sure.
Or I know it's funky in terms of like the stasis thing, but do they look like the others? As in, like they just died as this happened?
Make a
Well,
medicine check.
out of,
19.
out of...
Yes, they do. It seems like they just died.
He detected 3 heartbeats. There are 9 people here.
Yeah, but they were merged into one creature, so that was one like. It was
It
each
might
creature
have just
had
been on my
one
range.
simultaneous.
I'm squinting my eyes.
It's,
I'm like,
it's
hmm.
I don't technically detect it by heartbeat. In
Right.
terms of wording, it is any medium or larger creature that has a beating heart.
No,
they
but
each have
regard-
3
reg-
beating hearts, but they're
No,
one creature.
but it's one creature.
Yeah,
with
that's
only,
what I'm saying, Dutch.
While shapeshifted that way, it only had 1 heart. So it's just how it works, mate. Shapeshift.
Dude, 'cause
But
shit
But if
is
they were
fucking-
alive, okay, all right. I'm just,
it
I
just
mean,
seems
they
like
could have
it
been
was-
maybe I
alive
thought there
when
was
they
more
went-
nuance there than
Nope.
there is.
I'm just while kneeling over the bodies, just like quietly, just Jim's like, you should have found a way to save them too. Just close their eyes, if any of their eyes are open.
Okay.
And you see me like look in my bag. If anyone knows what's in there, I'm looking at the pockets with the diamonds, and then I close it. But like I was giving it a long, hard look.
Okay.
I'll just put a hand on Trim's shoulder.
I'll shapeshift back
I-
to Matthias.
All right.
I will bonus. Oh, better. I'll drink a superior healing potion.
Haha.
All right.
How many is that? 8. What is that?
What was that? Sorry.
How many d4s is that?
Superiors 8d4 plus
Plus
8.
So it goes 2 for normal, 4 for greater, 8 for superior.
C.
Like a beacon of hope, but
Good.
yeah,
Do what you gotta do,
I mean,
brother.
you literally
man.
gotta do it. You got until I fucking.
yeah, okay, dude. I'll shapeshift and I'll cast beacon of hope,
Okay.
and
What we
then
getting then?
Oh, that means Koiba, you don't need to roll. You just get the.
yeah, you don't need to roll.
You get
Cobra.
max. Beacon of Hope.
You get max.
So whatever 8 times 4 is plus 8 is what you heal. So
8
that's
times
40.
4 is 32.
32 plus 4 plus 8, 4. Yeah, 40.
Nice.
I can sometimes.
40
match.
HP.
And I'll give I'll use Cure Wounds on Ictanis, right? She got clapped.
Yeah, I did.
All right.
Did you?
I'll just use the
I
first
got
level
hit
Cure Wounds.
like a bunch.
Oh wait, you did?
No, wait, what? Sorry. What was
I
the
could use
question?
like a third. I could use like a third level. Who only got hit a little bit? Oh, Trim, right? That's why.
No, but they were mostly in my shape form. So
yeah. No,
Trim's
no,
just taking
I
very
got
little
mixed
damage.
up. I will use
Spider
a
control.
third level. In that case, a third level Cure Wounds. So you
I was
heal
just
Okay.
looking at your D&D Beyond. Bell.
31 points of damage. Points of healing.
Cool.
31 points of damage as he accidentally cast.
Yeah, it's 3d8 plus 7. That is 31, right? 24 plus 7, yeah. 31.
Good shit, good shit.
We
I suggest that before you guys venture further into the tower, we take a little break.
Yep.
Okie dokie.
And we'll be back in like 5 to 10 minutes. Try and make the break a little quicker than normal, if we can. That'd be great.
Okay.
I have less than 2 hours.
Exactly.
I mean, I don't have to sort Mum, I don't think, so it'll be cigarette and come back.
Alright, beautiful. See you guys in a little bit. Chat, thanks for hanging out so far. Trash, thanks again for giving us 2 subs, bro. You're nuts. And Koiba, thanks again for the 1 year. And we'll see you guys in like 5 to 10 minutes tops. Promise.
It's 4 hours later. Shut the fuck up.
All right, everyone. We are back.
Gypsy's fault.
Hello.
Hey,
Welcome back to Dungeon
gamers.
Select.
Let's not talk about what James is doing.
Tell him I'm not mad at him. I'm just disappointed.
What's going on right now?
Gypsy says he's disappointed in you.
Okay.
But I told you you'd fit.
No. I'm not mad at him. I'm just disappointed.
Oh no, he's not mad. He's just disappointed.
Which is worse? Actually, no, it's Gypsy. It's not worse.
I mean, yeah,
Um,
there's. I think Gypsy's disappointment is
You know what
something
this looks like
I
right
seek.
now? It's like one of those like
honestly.
on my-
It's
someone
equally
Like if
wrote on
Gypsy's
his
disappointed,
Viber's
I'm
post,
doing
it looks
something
like-
right. You
Look,
know?
if
looks
he
like
keeps
some
calling
creep
me,
is like hiding in the corner trying to not be seen, and I'm just oblivious. Like
if he keeps calling me daddy, I'm gonna parent him. So
Fair. All right. So Heroes of Exile. You are currently in what seems like a study/library type area. Took some time to heal up. What are you guys doing next?
I'm running out of spell slots.
I'm running to that other door, I suppose. When I say running, I'm going to.
You're a wizard, are you?
To-
I have
to the
4
door.
spell slots left.
You're going towards the door.
Man, another little listening.
Make a perception check.
Cool, 8.
8. As far as you can tell,
Nice.
you don't hear anything.
Grr. Slowly open the door then.
You open up the door, and in front of you, you see what seems like a gilded cage with a set of buttons in it, and you can see that the cage is kind of hanging from some sort of chain.
Elevator.
Quick, let's break the lever off.
No, it's got buttons this time. Fucking pry off each button. Do I see any writing at all or anything?
The buttons are marked with numbers.
What are the numbers?
10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15.
Oh.
Does this look like any device we've ever seen?
Yeah,
before?
does it look like
It vaguely
that cage, for example?
It vaguely reminds you of the elevator in the mines all the way back in the cool.
The mine shop.
not me.
This one just seems a lot more fancy and has buttons.
Oh, turn to Grib like, it looks like it's one of those elevator type things, or like that we saw back in those mines, but without
I
a
just look
lever
at him
this
like he's
time.
speaking
Just
another
like,
language. I don't know what elevator means.
I guess we're going up.
but
Oh,
it's
great.
got options. I mean, we could go up floor at a time, or we could go straight to the highest floor, I suppose, save a bit of time.
I think we go to the top, deal with what we find, and then
Walk our way down.
work out down.
Yeah. I
Wait,
mean,
is there
we're
anything else in the
definitely
room?
hitting our
A
limits.
bunch of bookcases, a couple of desks.
There's a couple of desks.
Can I just have a quick peruse of the bookcases and stuff, or
Before
anything?
we
of-
go, I'd be
Sure.
like,
of
should
note?
we check those desks out first before we go, and I'll kind of set it to the rock and kind of fan off with him if he
I'm gonna have a
Alright.
yeah. I'm going to take a look
Mm.
through these books.
I'm
There's
gonna
gotta
look
be
at,
something worth
I'm gonna look
Um,
at a desk.
Make investigation checks, both of you. Naronk is
Yeah,
oblivious and doesn't see anything.
I mean, I'm pretty oblivious as well with 11.
That's not oblivious enough.
I also got
Um,
an 11.
Okay. Most of the books you see, again, are they seem to be a lot of fiction, you know, stories about adventures and all that. There's a couple of books that seem to be part of a series describing a variety of different creatures that you could find roaming around the Feywild, kind of like a bestiary of sorts. Each numbered on the back, 1 through 6. That's really all book-wise that you see. Mostly fiction, some bestiaries, and some other like random books. Nicole, you find nothing in the desk besides a journal written by High General Tullius.
Why do I recognize that name?
It's an Oblivion reference.
Oh.
That's funny.
Do you take time to read through it, or do you just pocket it for now? You gonna read it?
If it's in the language I can read, I'll read it.
It is written in common. So.
I'll give it a. I'll flick to. Did I realize it's a journal quite quickly?
Yeah, like you can
I'll
see that the
flick to the
pages
back
are marked
page
with
then.
dates,
I'll
similar
flick
to
whatever the last entry is, or if it's a complete journal.
whatever the last entry is.
Whatever the last bit of writing is.
Okay, the last bit of writing you see is the entire city has turned to obsidian and the inhabitants into monsters. They locked the tower, I can't get out. This is probably it for me. For anyone that finds this, that is not Master Kilnus. Something has replaced him.
That's ominous.
I'll read it to the group.
I guess we have no need to worry about what we're gonna do when we find this creature then.
I mean, yeah, gets rid of that question, I suppose.
So,
Did you find anything over there, Naronk?
now as far as I can tell, this is all just random notes and torn pages out of books. Nothing really
Again?
useful.
No, the shelves are mostly fiction and bestiaries. I didn't find anything
Any
of what.
good reading that looks like in that fiction at all you want to take? Or...
Okay, Siri.
No, nothing that catches the eye. I don't know if you just want a novel or something.
Nah, I just thought maybe you like telling stories, might be something to give you some inspiration.
The lusty dragonborn maid, perhaps. If that interests you.
No,
Course it does.
No, it's not my type of story. No, I prefer like other genres.
Right. Right.
Tusk love.
Tusk love. Yeah.
Oh, Oscar.
Classic.
Is Never the Raven still with me?
Yeah, it's been with
Perched
you.
on my shoulder.
Yeah, whenever you're in combat, it seems to still just kind of be there, not really phased. It's definitely not like a pet. It's definitely just more like something that is just there to make sure that you don't lash out.
So it
This is
doesn't
it.
seem to have been in any way affected by like any of the combat that's happened.
Nope.
Interesting.
I'll kind of turn to the group and ask. So, is there anything else you want to do, or should we just try this thing? I don't really know how it. I've only seen one. You just pulled a lever, I think.
Is there a capacity like 200 kilos or whatever? Like
It seems large enough for all of you to fit on. Fit in, rather.
Wait. Oh no, she's not a giant spider anymore. That's right then.
No, I'm tiny.
Yeah.
It's like we're just in there, and like there's a spider just like.
She just wraps an arm around each of us because she's got enough of them.
It's like when you see a spider in like a cubicle toilet in like a public bathroom, just as on the fucking wall, like.
And the rest of the body's just like.
Please no.
Got it. Got it
Don't touch
now.
me, don't touch me, don't touch me.
That's the most horrible thing is when you're sitting down on the toilet
he's
and you
like,
suddenly catch this spider in the corner of your eye and you're just like,
Oh no, dirt chariot worse.
Or like a daddy long legs, you know, like a mosquito or something. You're like,
Yeah.
please don't. Please.
Tiny off tangent, but like a week before I moved out of my last place, because it's right next to a field, a spider ran across me while I was in bed.
Oh,
Like across my leg,
that's gross.
and I went down, slept downstairs.
Yeah, fair. That's the only thing you could do, really.
Attack right there.
I'll give him.
Alright, so you all move
Well,
towards the cage.
Fortune favors the bold, and I will stride confidently,
Okay.
or with a feigned confidence that isn't overly convincing, onto the elevator.
Okay.
I will do that thing once everyone's in. The impatient, like fucking press the button like multiple times, like fucking.
Okay. So
I've got places.
Wait, okay. Are we going all the way up, or are we just going floor by floor?
Right to
I
the
mean,
top.
right to the top, and then we can work our way down, right? Like, doesn't fucking come back in, go up a floor,
Generally,
back
in
out,
all-
back in.
And I just look at you. What you should know as a storyteller, the bad thing's always at the top in the stories.
Or at the bottom. You're never really halfway through, are they? Not like, we'll build a big tower.
I'll just slam the. What did you say? 15?
15.
Was the
Yes.
highest? Just slam 15.
I like to think, I'm like tapping it loads, and you just fucking slam my hand. Or I stop, and you're like, pop. Like,
you
press it.
hear a slight as there's this little door that closes, and you slowly
Hannah's has
Go
her
up.
hands like over her eyes. The whole
moving
time.
past several doors on your way up, and door opens, and in front of you is another door that leads somewhere, maybe, possibly.
Bran, do you sense anything at all?
Hey, Mr. DM. Life sense.
One beating heart.
Within 30 feet of us, so I'm just
Correct.
There's one.
Alright then, I'll listen to the door. Like, fucking same old. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
But it is broke.
Okay. Roll perception check.
15.
You hear slight footsteps of something walking around the room. You don't hear any guttural, which is at this point is something you're used to hearing, so it catches you off guard not hearing it.
It's more like unconfident. It's more like
Yeah. It's like, wait,
no,
there's no weird guttural sounds.
Is it like, is the door just like like another door? Or is
It's
it
just a door, just a
like,
wooden.
and I'll open up a little crack again and just see if I can. see any, just like. Ooh.
As soon as you open the door,
Oh no.
now, don't be shy. Come on in.
and it's a little bit, and just it swings open like.
And in front of you, you see in this beautifully decorated, several paintings on the wall, beautiful statue type thing in the middle of the room. And in front of the statue, you see a very well dressed in black robes, pale skin, but not as pale as the creatures you've seen so far. Definitely less pale. Black like markings going from the bottom of his eyes down his cheeks.
That's not good.
Beautiful, long, well-kept black hair with silver streaks in it. I'd say this is a surprise, but a welcome one. Not used to having guests. Sorry for the mess. Hopefully your trip up here wasn't too, messy, I guess.
Not at all.
No, not for us.
Very good indeed. So, what is it you're here for exactly in my tower?
What did we come to get?
The mantle.
We're just here to collect an item from you that's in your possession that we require. Nothing to make. We'll just get it. You give it to us. We'll get out your hair. Don't need any fuss.
Just sign this paperwork.
Nothing. But that mantle of the traveler that you have, we'll take that. We'll go. Just nothing.
That old
Quick.
rag points at like a a coat, like a coat rack, essentially, and you see this green cape kind of hanging on it. I'm afraid I can't do that.
Then we're gonna have a bit of a problem, you see, because we really need that. A bit more than you do, actually. So
That's so.
don't suppose we come to some sort of arrangement. Maybe the arrangement of we fucking kill you and then we'll just take it, because
An entire city tried to kill me, and look at what happened to them now. You truly think you have what it takes to stop me? Cute.
wow, you know.
So,
I'll kinda-
could we have it then, or?
Yeah, so I mean, like, so basically what I'm hearing is no point in all this bullshit. Just give it to us. Get out your hair. We'll be a couple of days, you know, and then we'll just come back.
Mr. DM,
Hi.
at this point, have we all stepped off the elevator?
As I'm saying
you
this, I
have.
am walking forward, like, closer towards him. Like, I'm getting,
Okay.
like... I don't know how big's the room?
It's a very large room. Like the entire room is like the size of the entire floor, essentially. It's just one
Yeah, I'm
large
kind of like,
opening.
just kind of like walking, like... Is he... How far away is he?
30 feet away from the door.
Oh, fuck me. That's close.
I'm gonna wait and
I'm-
see what he says to Nicole.
I'm following a little bit behind Nicole. Just
Yeah, I'll
like,
kind of like...
As you
Keeping pace.
come closer, Nicole,
Mm-hmm.
you can see his fingertips starts to glow, and he mutters some words.
No, no, no.
You don't want to do that. What you really want to do is protect me from these
Why is it always Nicole?
vile intruders in my home. Isn't that so?
Wait,
I need you
just
to
real
make
quick, just,
a wisdom saving throw, Nicole.
I think he's still inspired, right? Just as a Brand's still inspired.
Yes.
I was gonna say I was literally
A
before you
wisdom
started
saving
talking,
throw, yes.
I was gonna be like, I might be gonna hope for a second, but now it's too late.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20?
Mhm.
Okay. You feel
Go.
this something trying to grasp your mind, but you manage to kind of brush it off.
As he,
Bloodful.
I'll say as he does, I was like, I don't think I want to do that. And then
I know
was
what
just
that
gonna-
is. Bloodful.
I was just
Bloodpool?
gonna,
Yeah,
yeah. I mean, I was just gonna rage and.
What
fucking
level?
swing
What
and
level
stuff.
spell is Bloodpool? Gypsy
it's first level. If he oh wow.
doesn't do
I-
anything. Doesn't do
I
anything.
will. I will.
He's- Does he seem to mutter or do anything, or is he just straight up immune to it?
Nothing happens.
As he says, like, you don't want to do that. I'm like, I think I find I do, and I'll bonus action rage and fucking run at him with the sword.
All right, everyone roll initiative then.
hey,
I need a high initiative so that I can do good things.
Hey guys, that's my third initiative roll. That's gonna be at like high double digits today. What
I finally got an initiative roll of above 10.
I didn't.
I'm so glad I get advantage because every initiative I've rolled today, I've rolled the number and a nat 1. So
Nice, dude.
I'm up of like 2, which were them, but basically it's been like high number, nat 1.
I've
Alright,
had
so
two nat
initiative.
ones on initiative today.
20 plus. Anyone?
21.
Hey,
Nice.
21.
Nice, dude. Okay, that's gross.
Why?
He's just in character.
All right, 15, 20,
16.
I got 18.
18,
16.
16, 16.
So it sounds good.
Trim, Aktanis, Nicole. Ken, what'd you roll?
9.
Oh,
Ew.
Yeah, real talk. Do I get my attack off, or was it basically as I rage? Do I get my rage off or anything?
oh, it's a rage, but
Okay,
That's it.
fine.
what?
Never mind. Big B Tand only lasts for a minute.
Yeah,
So
no,
it's
that's
not with
gone.
us.
That's gone. Yeah,
Came
Um,
halfway in the elevator.
As you turn, think about it, because his hand, it just disappears. Just
yeah. All
like,
right, Bran, you're up first. What do you do?
I'm gonna test something,
Mm-hmm.
and then if that doesn't work, I'm gonna do a different thing. So I'm gonna try because okay, so the tether spells in the document, none of them have any bonuses to being upcast.
Correct.
Okay, so I'm gonna just blood pull at second level.
Nothing happens.
Okay, seeing that nothing happens, do I get the sense that he at least has blood? Because
You heard a heartbeat.
okay,
You
Then
sense a
yeah.
heartbeat.
fuck this guy. Blood surge, blood clot. I'll have a con save, please.
Okay. It fails, but he's gonna use his legendary resistance to make the save.
Bastard.
That's
Okay, I'm
one
gonna use my
Resistance down.
How far away is he?
30 feet away from you as a group, pretty much.
I'm gonna use my full movement to get into melee with him then, and that's where
Okay.
I'm gonna end my turn.
All right. He now has a turn,
Hey.
and he is going to.
Fuck me up, Daddy-o.
He's going to multi-attack, and just swipe at you with his bare hands, twice.
Lit.
Natural 20 on the first one.
What's?
27, bro. You're not gonna dodge that, all right?
He doesn't have a +1. Down.
Wouldn't that still hit because your AC is 21?
Shh.
So you're just being a dumbass.
Yeah, I'm just being a dumbass and praying for my life.
Second one is a 19 to hit.
Second
doesn't.
one doesn't hit.
I will spirit shield that first. Fuck it on.
You take 30 points of slashing damage as one of his hands just
-5 from that.
swipes at you. 25 points of slashing
From a
damage.
single
I
hit.
think you mean -5 from that. You got to do the politician's point.
No, it's
And-
the cool doing it, so it's like.
You suddenly feel your mind starts running and you start seeing this horrible imagery, all your friends dying, and you are considered frightened.
Sounds like he'd love that.
No save, just straight up.
No save.
Is that one of the things that I'm immune to?
I don't know, is it? You might want to check.
No, because it's not on the document, because things change, because I know I'm immune to, is it poison and disease?
Yeah, because you're not alive.
Yeah, so you're not immune to being frightened then, no. So.
Okay. No,
Nice try,
I see where I
Pepega.
saw it from. It's something I don't have yet. That's fine.
Pepega. Alright. That is his turn. Next up is Trim.
Okay. I will cast Beacon of Hope, and using my Charm of Restoration, I can do it without using a spell slot. Once per long rest. So that's done. So I just start glowing, I guess. And I choose. How far did Aberan run up? Is he still in
30
range?
feet. 30 feet.
Okay, then yeah. And then everyone's in range, so I choose all the party, everyone but Mr.
Okay.
Little Guy. And I am going to, after that, I'm gonna stay where I am and just get my kind of like slam my staff on my staff of fire on the ground, clearly intending to use it next turn, trying to look threatening with all my 2 feet 6 inches.
Yeah, man.
And that's my turn.
Alright.
You've seen chihuahuas, they're fucking terrifying.
Atanis.
Because that was my action, and I don't have any bonus actions that I want to do right now. So.
Atanis, you're up.
I'm gonna rage and recklessly attack him.
Go for it. So you just run up.
Definitely for a minute sounded like breakfastly attack. And I was like,
What's
No, 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 no,
going
no.
on here?
Oh, what second breakfast?
22 to hit.
22 to hit. You notice as you ready your axe that the magical glow around it seems to be gone. So I
Nice.
need you to, whatever your bonus to hit is because of the axe's magical abilities, to take that off of your attack roll.
So it's -1 of that, so 21 to hit.
That does still hit.
A
He's
And
a scary
that's-
boy.
minus the 1 plus to damage as well, yeah,
Correct?
I'd assume.
Yes.
Cool. Then that's 10 damage.
You kind of get caught off guard by the fact that your axe looks a lot less impressive than you're used to, and smack at him, and he kind of like stops it with his hand right before it hits him, and it's still like you draw blood, and he pushes it away from him. No need to get messy. He's going to use a legendary action to cast a spell.
Ooh.
He's going to cast Let me quickly check the technicalities of this particular spell.
Powered kill.
Okay. Now I suggest you go and have a little seat over there. And he points at a chair at the other end of the room. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
You get advantage.
I
'cause
get
of Beacon of
advantage
Hope.
because of the big dip thing.
The big day thing.
We
Yeah, I
really can't
forgot
do
what it was
English
called.
today, can we, guys?
We can't. No.
What do you mean today?
Wisdom.
No.
Okay, I don't have a plus, but that's 17.
You suddenly feel very compelled to go and sit down.
No.
Shit.
So yeah, you use your full movement to get there, but next turn you're gonna want to sit down on that chair that he pointed at. So keep that in mind. Nicole.
Fine.
I wish I had some fucking spell slots.
Can I get into
Quite badly.
a flanking position?
Yes, you can.
Brand's right there. I'll do that and just attack him, so don't need to do recklessly. I'm
Okay.
using my sword.
The sword you have now looks a lot less sharp all of a sudden, and it just seems like a normal longsword to you now. It's lost some of its sharpness and shine as you whip it out.
Okay, cool. That's fine. That's a 22 to hit.
That hits. Did you reduce the if you get that?
It doesn't
the
have a
atta-
+1.
Okay, there you go. Fair enough.
It's just not. I checked that.
Okay.
Oh, fuck off. For 8 damage.
8 damage. You jab your sword at him, and it kind of like it stabs him, and he just, without really flinching, turns towards you, looks down at the sword, kind of like, is that really necessary? Seeming entertained, but also a little annoyed at the same time.
And I'll do it again, and this time, like, big smile on my face as I kind of like go to attack him again.
Alright.
That ain't gonna hit shit. Yeah, no, that definitely does.
Where's the natural 20s now, mister?
That doesn't hit. What did you roll?
I don't think it's. I mean, it was a 12. Like,
No, that doesn't hit. So the second one, he kind of blocks it with the palm of his hand right before you're able to stab it, and you don't even stab into his hand. He just pushes it towards you.
And that being my turn.
Okay. Naronk is going to whip out his gun and take a shot, because that's what Naronk does.
Whip it out.
Whip it out. It's a 13 to hit, so that doesn't hit, so he's going to reload and shoot again. Pew, pew. That is
North Carolina McLaughlin.
an 18 to hit, which is also not enough, so both of his shots just...
Are you having an absolute giggle?
Did you say 18 isn't enough?
Correct? You heard that right?
Giggle, mate.
I'm gonna fucking drop you. I'm gonna fucking drop you.
That's Naronk's turn. He just mutters to himself in Elvish again.
I would like to rage, but I can't. So I guess I'll do something else.
Might be helpful.
I can cast any spell. Like I could cast a first level spell using a high level spell slot just cause, right?
Yeah.
Even
Yeah.
if it doesn't change it, then I will cast. No, I can't. Fuck me in my pussy.
What you mean?
I'd have to shapeshift and then the spell takes an action, so I wouldn't be able to cast a spell. Is what I mean. I will. Cast Hideous Laughter. Yeah.
What level?
Oh wait, no. Oh, he's. Ooh.
Imagine
Oh no.
putting RP
Am I
ahead of
really?
your
No,
combat.
I'm not gonna cast a 4th level Hideous Laughter, motherfucker. Okay. Is it safe to assume that cantrips aren't gonna do shit either then?
You don't know. You don't know. Again, Abran hasn't vocally been like, he's immune to me
No.
spells. He's just pointed at him and nothing really seemed to have happened. So you have no inkling that he might be immune to certain magical capabilities.
Who's been hurt?
Abran, I think, is the only one so far.
A
That was
lot.
pretty fucking hurt.
I'm sat there with like blood pouring out of my armor.
Does anyone know which Clear spells I've used so far? Wind Wall,
You've used Wind
Protection
Wall.
from Evil and Good, and Fly or something? Oh no, maybe Invisibility.
You've not used Fly.
No, I think I should have written this down. It's my bad.
I don't believe you used invisibility either.
I must have, because I've got 4. No, I just don't think I've reset the charges when I needed to, because it's one of those things that's like at dawn rather than with a rest, so it doesn't reset.
Oh, okay.
I remember you using Wind Wall in the forest. That's the
Yeah,
only one I
me
like,
too.
remember.
So definitely Wind Wall is gone.
You didn't use Fly because the carpet
Anyway,
and
here's
trim.
Wind Wall.
You didn't use. I don't think you've used invisibility either.
Yeah, you've not used
No.
Invisibility.
I think you've just used Wind Wall so far.
Yeah.
Today, since dawn.
Okay, so he's in melee range with someone's in a flanking position. I can't wall. I'm not gonna wall of fire. That's a terrible idea. See, I've got too many things that I can do. Okay, I'm gonna shapeshift and I'm gonna cast 3rd level healing word on Nicole.
Nicole?
No, who got fucked up?
Abran.
Brian.
We have Beacon of Hope, right?
Pouring out of my armor.
Their
He's
Beacon
like,
of Hope is
"Yeah, you're
active,
right."
yes. So
Nicole's
he
the
takes the
shot
full.
he's like-
He takes the full
Yeah,
benefit.
yeah, okay. So 3rd level healing word is gonna be 19 points.
Okay, so
Right, thank you
Abran,
very much.
19 points of healing.
Oh wait, no, Beacon of Hope's still active, so it's the maximum amount.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what I just said.
Yeah.
That's what we said.
Oh, sorry, never mind. I thought you were done.
It's healing word, so.
I
Yeah.
was looking up some other stuff.
All right.
Thanks, Boo.
Is that
Okay.
your turn again?
Yeah, that's all I can do.
How long's inspiration last for? I can never remember.
10 minutes.
Do I still have the inspiration from downstairs then?
Yes, you do.
Cool. Thank you.
Abran.
Beacon of Hope is only one.
My turn again. Ooh.
Yeah. It's short order of initiative because it's just you guys and that one dude. So
I mean, I have 2 options, but
I'm sure there's more options. Do other things.
okay, I have 2 things that reasonably I should do.
Do you not?
But-
Can you like make a saving throw?
Actanis is next to me, charmed.
Yeah.
Correct.
Is the frightened saving throw at the end of my turn?
The what?
Because I'm frightened of him currently. Do I get a saving throw at the end of my turn, or just not at all?
At the end of your turn, yeah.
Okay. Fuck that. I'm gonna cast Calm Emotions on me. I'm assuming that on him it just doesn't work because it's a 2nd level spell.
You're targeting yourself, so Calm Emotions does work. You choose to fail the save. I'm assuming.
It's a 20-foot.
Yeah,
radius.
it's 20 area.
So it would get me, Actanis, and him.
Was it
I'm
that
assuming.
Yeah,
That
so-
so... moved 30 feet away, didn't you?
No,
she
she
used her
didn't.
movement to get there. That's why I'm casting it on me.
Yeah.
So, I'm assuming I'm just going to ignore him because it's 2nd level spell. I'm assuming it doesn't work. I choose to fail it. Actanis, do you want to save or do you want to choose to fail it?
I'll fail it.
Okay, so you
You're
are no longer charmed.
I'm no longer
You're no
frightened.
longer frightened. Correct.
I mean, you can make him indifferent to you, which
I don't think it works. It's a 2nd level spell.
was yeah, but what else are you gonna do with it?
He's in the radius, but
Oh, there you go.
Nothing affects.
the DM.
Nothing happens to him.
Okay.
so I'm not going to waste another spell on a bonus action because I only have 1 bonus action spell. So
You can't
that's
cast another spell anyway.
no, you're right. I can't anyway. Fuck. So, yeah, I have no bonus actions, so that's my turn. I'm not moving.
All right. He's up again, and he's going to look at all of you and kind of like make some movements with his hands and start whispering some words. And his hand starts getting cloaked in this black fog as he.
I counterspell.
Okay.
I will counterspell. We'll stick with 3rd level for now, just as base happens. I have no inkling of how strong he is
Okay.
yet, I guess.
Yeah.
So-
nothing happens. The spell fizzles out.
His spell fizzles out.
Yeah.
Careful.
Actually.
Well, if it's 4th level or higher, it involves an ability to check his. It only fizzles out if it's 3rd or lower.
Yes, but because he is not affected by spells of a certain level that includes counterspell.
That's really actually fucking. I've had diarrhea cooler than that.
So,
Bullshit.
so
Does
he's-
counterspell affect him, or does it affect the spell?
He said spells
spell.
of a certain level. So
counterspell
Yeah.
is still targeted at the caster.
You're targeting at the caster. You're not
Okay,
targeting at like
then
the
yeah, that
spell,
makes
you're targeting
sense.
So no, doesn't work. Counterspell doesn't work. Sorry.
okay.
So
all of
he's
my spells
he's
don't
going
work
to
on it.
continue to do that, and out of the ground.
Question for Dan. I get that reaction back now when it would get back around to his turn, because then it's been one full round. I get my
No,
reaction.
Just at the top,
No,
just
on
top of the
your
round.
turn. No reactions.
so
No,
never mind.
no reactions.
Man, your voice keeps cutting out right as you finally get the
Your
sentence out of your mouth.
reactions are on your turn
Okay,
Oh,
there you go.
okay.
when you get them. So
Okay,
on your next
well, I
turn,
still
you'll get your
wasted a
reaction.
third level spell slot. Wow. Okay.
Sorry.
Imagine
I'll
having
get up on my
level
mic.
spells.
Imagine having
Um,
spells.
You have-
Two pools of shadows appear on the floor, and out of each pool comes a large, shadowy creature just eyeballing
This is where we die,
the
game.
group.
This is where I spend 4 turns using actions to set myself up before I actually hit anything.
This is where I spend 4 turns swinging my
Die.
stick because I have no fucking spells.
4 times pee pooing your pants.
Um, That is his turn, though.
I have a
Um,
question, Dutch. Just
Well,
are these things counted as like their own creatures, or are they like?
they are their own creatures.
Cool. Thank you for explaining to me.
Trim, you're up.
Okay. Is there anywhere? Is the room big enough I could pick a point that would be like 19 to 20 feet behind him, and I could catch him in the edge of a sphere, but not catch one of my party members?
No, because isn't
He's pretty much
Brand
surrounded.
flanking?
He's pretty much
Yeah.
surrounded by your friends.
Surrounded
no.
by everyone?
Yeah.
Nicole's
No, but
flanking
that
it.
was
I
someone
got
in
there
front.
first.
If someone's in front and someone's behind, his sides are still open, and do I?
There's 3 of us
There's
on
three
him.
of them, 3 of you guys there though, so no, not really.
Okay, well, does Trim know that Nicole's resistant to fire?
I don't know.
She's seen
Question.
Bran not take damage
Just,
from fire.
just do what you think Trim does. I don't know, like.
Okay, I think because she tried her counter spell, it didn't work. So she knows he's powerful. He's a scary boy. I don't want a wild shape. I want to be able to do magic. So I'm gonna. And I did the staff. I'm gonna go ahead and use the staff.
Okay.
And be like, I hope this works. I've never used it before. And expend 3 charges to cast a fireball and position the point so that it's only hitting him and Nicole. So like they're in like basically a corner of the circle,
Okay.
hoping that Nicole's a dragon. Fire won't hurt him, right? That's
Nicole's a
Nicole.
lightning dragon, but sure.
Well,
Okay. Nicole, you're immune to fire damage, right?
yeah, I'm immune to fire damage. That's
there
fine.
we go.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
And that spell doesn't
so
work, and he's not affected. So
He has to make a dex save.
no, he doesn't. He's not
not
affected.
No, because it's a 3rd
I'm gonna
level.
fucking scream, bro.
Okay.
And our other big heavy
Well,
hitter,
then.
well, our biggest heavy hitter of like.
Sorry,
Moron
Trim.
in a chair.
I'm sad.
No, Norong's fine, right?
No, the other one who's not the wrong isn't. Oh no,
She's
No,
fine
she's,
now.
she's
no longer
there.
charmed.
She's calm emotion and
Yeah.
Actanis, it is your turn now. You no longer feel the
Hold
urge
on,
to go and
hold
sit
on,
down.
hold on.
Oh, are
I
you?
have 6 seconds of
Sorry.
movement.
Sorry.
I'm figuring
right
something
back.
out.
Okay.
Because my staff, I'm just checking that I didn't have a choice. Yeah, I had to do 3rd level. I can't do. Okay. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's 3 charges of that gun. At this point, I'm just like, God. So now I've seen 2 spells in a row. Giving up magic. My beacon of hope still stays up if I wild shape now, right? We
Correct.
discussed this. Yeah,
Correct.
Okay. Then I'm getting mad. And I'm scared. And so I'm going to. You said the room's pretty big.
Yeah.
How far away from me is he? Is everyone?
There's a couple of allies. Like Naronk is right beside you. Nicole and Gen as well, and Nicole, Bran, and Actanis are all up in his grill. There's roughly 30 feet between you and
30.
him, essentially.
Okay.
K.
I am going to go to my tried and true when I feel threatened and become a dinosaur.
Yeah, that'll fit in this room.
A dinosaur, huh?
An Allosaurus to be specific.
All right.
And just like let out a big mighty dinosaur roar. and prepare to charge at him next turn.
Okay. So now it's Octanus. Her turn.
I'm gonna go reckless and great weapon master attack. Fuck out.
Okay.
25. No.
With the
Four.
-5?
With the what? Minus.
With the -5?
It's -1 with my axe.
No, great weapon master. So -5, right?
Oh wait, with that then it's then it's like
19.
That would be 19. 24 -5.
yeah.
So 19.
No. Is it?
Yes.
It's
24
minus five.
-5 is 19.
Yeah.
What-
Yeah.
Okay, that just hits.
Okay, cool.
Oh, fuck. I hope he hasn't got lots of health.
Ooh, 25.
25. All right, so you swing your axe at him, and this time you cleave a little deeper into his body, and he lets out a small You see his face kind of twitch. He tries not to be vocal about his pain, and just kind of pushes the axe out of his body. See now, you've ruined my robes. Isn't that just annoying?
They weren't that nice anyway.
Keck.
So you have another
Absolute
attack.
Keck W.
I want to attack him again.
He needs to roll a wisdom saving throw after that brutality. Hold on.
That's 25.
That hits.
Actually, this time, yeah.
I never knew Actanis could cast Vicious Mockery.
Mm.
What? Okay, that's 16.
16 points of damage.
Yeah.
All right. This time he kind of blocks your axe with his arm, and you kind of cut, and you draw some blood. And he's going to retaliate by using a legendary action. Had quite enough of you. How about you join me? We can rule this city of chaos together. Make a wisdom saving throw, Thanos.
And that fucking.
Why isn't there a reverse cutting words where I can help her with a reaction? You
It
know
is.
what I mean?
It's called inspiration, but
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I can only do that on a bonus action, not a reaction.
Oh, 19.
Okay. You managed to shrug off the effects of the spell he's trying to cast on you.
I should not waste the big piece hand.
You all seem pretty strong-willed. It's going to be fun to break that will. Actanis, that was your turn, correct?
Uh-huh.
Cool. Hello.
Question.
Answer.
Can he attempt? I'm assuming he attempted to charm her again. Can he actually attempt that? Because technically, she's still charmed. I'm just suppressing it.
Didn't even work anyway, so I'm not even going to try and figure that out.
I just. Okay. That's fine. I just thought, oh shit, he would have done something else. Have I, by poorly wording it, taken a turn from DM?
Nicole, you're up.
I will bonus action drink my last potion, the Frost Giant.
Oh, okay.
So it makes my strength 23, right?
It should say what bonus it gives you.
You are correct. I didn't look. I just did it. I didn't look. Yeah, 23. Quality. And that's what? Plus 6 is a modifier? Yeah, plus 6. Yeah, okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool, that's cool. So just an extra 2. And I will...
Beep,
I'm
beep,
just gonna
beep.
attack him. I guess I still have advantage, because I'm either
You are-
flanking
you
or
are flanking.
advancing,
Yeah.
So... that is a... fucking number. 24 to hit.
It's
And... Oh... plus 6 plus 8, so it does 17 damage.
alright.
On to first one.
Mm-hmm.
And... second one is a... fucking 26 to hit.
26 to hit? Yeah. You know.
And then that is 11 damage.
All right. You can see that he's starting to block the attacks with a little more effort, and it's doing. You're drawing blood, and you can see him starting to like sweat starts to develop on his brow.
And that's my turn.
Okay. Narong is going to reload, take a shot, and reload again. That's a 16 to hit. Doesn't hit. The bullet this time connects, but it kind of just like bounces off of his shoulder, and kind of just ricochets into the wall. One of the two shadow demons he summoned, one to his left, one to his right. That one is going to attack you, Nicole.
Okay.
And this guy is going to.
I'll be right back.
Would he attack with advantage?
Nope, because I've not been.
Okay.
And it's because he's flanking me with someone like with the guy. It's the
Yeah,
only way
I
to get
guess he would be.
That's
Yeah.
the only way. The same way.
I guess he would be. Yep.
Then, yeah. Go fucking over my mouth, but whatever.
That is a 19 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay. So this shadowy claw swipes at you. You take. Oh my god! What the fuck?
Good or bad?
Impressive.
Oh, Soko's back. Apparently.
Oh shit! Really?
Internet is back.
Ah, F.
It's a bit late now.
Big. It's a bit late now, but a big F. You take 22 points of psychic damage.
Of psychic damage, you whore. You utter whore. You whore.
I'm sorry, Soko. Like, it's kind of late in the session now. Fuck, it sucked that you have to miss out, man. Motherfucker. But hey, at least you get to watch them fight the big bad, right? There's that.
You can always via chat give Dutch insight on what.
Fuck that. No, he cannot. I'm not gonna fucking bother, dude. Shit. Okay, that was that guy's turn.
Fucking psychic damage. Sorry.
Sorry, bud. Now, the other shadow demon is gonna move towards Aberonius.
What?
And it's just gonna do the same thing, flanking you, because you are also in combat with this archfey fella.
Hello.
23 to hit me.
Just. Yeah, it hits.
I will, as a reaction, Spirit Shield.
You take 15 points of psychic damage.
You take 12 less, motherfucker.
3 points of psychic damage. There you go. Nice. Ken returned just in time, because it's your turn now. You see two of your allies now being harassed by these shadow demons, as well as this big archfey guy in the middle of the room.
Why can't the shadow demons do the cross?
It's your turn. Ken?
Oh. Alright, so there's 2 shadow demons. There's 1 bad man.
Correct.
He's a very bad
What did I miss?
Shadow demons, one attacked
Laurie, you're muted.
Nicole. Yeah, I think she's talking to James.
No. Oh.
One
How
attacked
dare she.
Nicole, one attacked Bran. And he just big chillin', really. That's really all you missed. You didn't miss much.
Okay. So I'm gonna heal a word Bran again
Okay.
with a bonus action.
Alright. Beacon of
for
Hope's still
11.
up because of Trim,
Yep,
so
11 points of healing.
cool. So Bran just takes that healing.
Yeah, 'cause I haven't taken any hits yet, so I haven't had.
Correct.
Is dodge a bonus action?
Yeah, you can. No, it's a dodge. It's an action for.
I'm
bards,
just
pretty
gonna
sure.
take a dodge action in that case.
Okay. I think only rogues can do shit like that as a bonus action. I'm pretty sure. Rogues and.
Yeah, I think
maybe rangers?
that's why I asked.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take a dodge action.
Okay.
No, wait. Yeah, no, I'll take a dodge action. I was gonna hold my action to do something, but like, what the fuck am I gonna do? Yeah, fuck it.
I don't know.
No, actually, I will. I will hold my action. I've got a huge brain, and if one of them comes close to me, I want to shapeshift to Tiefling.
Okay. You can do that. One of the shadow demons, you mean, right?
Any of them. If any of them
Any
come
of them.
close to me,
Okay.
I shall shapeshift. Yeah.
All right. Bran, top of the initiative board. You're up.
Hey, I really enjoy getting the shit beat out of me, so...
You always fucking flex. Oh, I never get hit. And now he gets hits finally, and he's crying. Guys, can we...
No, like...
He's got a
let me
dedicated
play this
healer. He's literally
tiny-
being
Yeah,
pocketed.
Listen to me play this tiny violin, because that's how sad I am for you.
No, like, I wasn't being sarcastic. Bran enjoys getting the shit beat out of him, so...
Hot.
You don't need to know about Brand's kinks.
That's...
Okay?
There's, you could pay ladies to do that to you.
You
Bran.
met his ex, so...
True.
This... How rough is he looking?
He looks annoyed.
He looks annoyed. He doesn't look
Annoyed.
bloodied.
No.
Then... Fuck it. I'm gonna use my action to activate my Radiant Soul for the first time since dying.
That's your Asimar thing, right?
Yes.
Okay.
That was not
As you
particularly
activate your Radiant
Oh,
Soul,
boys.
where usually these gold feathery wings would appear on Abran's back,
Raven wings.
these are now these very black, raven-like wings appear on his back.
No.
lit. I am going to
Kill yourself.
fucking Christ.
Fucking hell,
Jesus
Belle.
Christ.
No.
Sorry,
Right.
it just reminded me of The Office going, I'm going to kill myself.
So Belle's on my. So Actanis is on my right. She's next
Jesus.
to me.
Yeah. You got your homies to your
If I
left and your
fly
baddies
so
to
that
the right.
I'm above her, I'll
Uh-huh.
still be in the melee range of Big Bad Dickhead.
Yeah, I'll be able to like clip at your feet, I guess. Yeah.
Well, yeah, he's diagonally 5 foot from me.
Mhm.
But I don't know what the reach is of the other thing, so I'm just gonna guess I take an attack of opportunity. I'm gonna do that anyway. I'm gonna go so I'm flying above Actanis so that I can possibly flank with Nicole. Because I don't know how
Okay, so you leave.
diagonal
So
flanking works.
you're leaving the melee of the Shadow Demon then in that case, so he gets an attack opportunity to swipe at you.
Lit.
Cutting words.
Okay.
Doesn't
I have
even.
a 6, -6 to that attack roll.
Good to know. Because that would have been a 23 to hit, which would have hit, but now it's a 17. So
You
it
swing
misses.
well, but miss terribly.
The demon kind of just like turns while swiping, looks at you.
All of my things are
Okay.
actions.
So yeah, that actually made it miss the attack. So good job, good job.
Fucking brilliante. Yeah, that's my turn. I'm just gonna set up to start being whammo blammo fuck up this guy next turn.
What does that even mean?
Blammo.
It means that I'm getting all my things ready to just be like, I've got everything active at once. Hit him lots.
Okay. It is now this Archfae's turn. And he's going to look at Nicole.
Oh shit! Before you do anything
Put
else,
his-
Dutch. When I took damage last, I should have done a concentration check.
Oh, yeah. Do that real quick.
It wasn't. It was like 3 damage, but yeah, I'm fine.
Okay, cool. Puts his hand on your chest, and you can feel where they look like these normal, like, elven-like hands, but they kind of, like, puncture you in the chest, Nicole. That's an 18 to hit.
Yeah.
And you can see his fingertips start to change color to a more orangish color as a burst of energy just leaves the tips of his fingers and enters your chest. You take
Once he's done this, I would like to sense an attack.
30 points of necrotic damage.
So 15 then.
Correct.
I'm gonna use my reaction to sentinel attack because he attacked Nicole.
Okay.
I don't know if I get advantage or not because I don't know if I'm technically flanking with him, but I got natural 20 anyway on the first roll.
Oh, there you go.
So, with the magical effects of agony, I know that I lose my 2-hit bonus. Do I lose the damage bonus as well?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's 1d8 doubled plus 4. So that is 8 plus 4. So that's 12 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
And radiant soul. So an extra 8 points of radiant damage.
All right. He kind of like looks up and like kind of glares at you, and produces like a light growl almost as you swipe at him just from above him.
Does radiant damage seem to do anything special?
No.
Nah, fuck.
And he's going to end his turn there. Trim. Dino Trim.
Alrighty, gonna run right at him and run him down with a claw attack. And when I do that, I'm using my pounce ability basically.
Okay.
So, but it's only if I hit him with the claw.
Mm-hmm.
My claw attack is what? Plus 6. 24 to hit.
Hits. Woo! That hits.
All right, so I run him down and hit him with the claw, and as I do so, he has to make a DC 13 strength save.
13 exactly. There you go.
Okay, so he's not knocked prone, but I do a big ol' swipey swipe.
Mhm.
Now what damage is that? That's 1d8. Balls. So it's only 6. Plus what? 7
Okay.
slashing damage, and it's considered magical because of my harness and my druid level.
The
13.
as this dinosaur just bursts, like just charges towards this guy, kind of like clawing at him and tearing his robe. He's frustrated. He lets out a loud just.
I roar back at him.
Not even like in pain, just out of sheer annoyance. That how dare you inconvenience him like this? That's the kind
Could
of.
have just give us the mantle, man. He wasn't even wearing it.
Correct. He could have. That's Trim's turn then, I suppose.
Yep.
Alright.
Other than just letting out a bonus action to roar right in his face. He lets
Ectonus.
out noise, I back.
All right.
I'm gonna recklessly hit him. That's dirty 20.
Hits.
Hey. 16 damage.
16 damage.
Yeah.
All right.
And then second attack. Oh. And that is 19 to hit. Yeah.
That just hits.
And 15 damage.
Nice. Very nice.
That's how you think. It.
You can, as you just attack him, and he just like gets damaged and more bloodied. He kind of looks around, licks his lips in a very like odd way. Guess playtime's over. And he's going to, as a legendary action, cast Fly on himself.
And I'm out of wild shapes after this, so I can't even become some. Why is that?
So
God damn it.
he's starting to levitate off of the floor. He's not leaving anyone's melee just yet because he can't do that because he can't move because it's a legendary action. But he seems to like be levitating above the ground now for the time being.
I got you for 3 minutes. You ain't going nowhere.
Nicole.
Yeah.
Is that
I'll
a Spider-Man
just,
reference?
Nah, yeah. I'm just gonna.
Bonesaw!
I'm just gonna continue my fucking wail on this man.
All right.
That is 22 to hit.
Hits.
Or that's the wrong fucking dice. 14 damage,
14 points of damage. Very nice.
and then the second one is a natural 20.
Ooh! You've rolled like 4 nat 20s today.
Give me
You're
one.
on one, Koiba. You're on one.
I'm on one. It's a shame.
I don't even roll dice in combat pretty much.
It's
so.
it's a shame that I've rolled this nat 20 with my cool sword. It doesn't fucking work. So like,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna fucking
true.
kill myself.
I'm
I
gonna
can't
kill
use this
myself.
sword. I just want
I'm gonna kill myself. I'm going to kill myself, and it's your fault.
It's all I want to do is just do 14 extra damage, but fuck me.
Okay.
I rolled a 1! So
Use luck. Do you have any luck?
No,
luck-
it's
no,
his damage dice.
And it's a damage roll, so he can't even use
Well,
luck
I
on
don't need
those.
luck left
Hey,
in
if
it.
you had Great Weapon Master, you could re-roll 1s and 2s.
It's 2, that's fucking 10 damage.
All right.
Less damage on the crit.
You have a second attack though.
No, that wasn't a second attack, dude.
Oh, I'm fucking stupid. My bad. Oh fuck.
I'm actually gonna
Whew.
legitimately. I feel
He's
it. I
got
feel the
sweaty
depression.
palms. He's like dropping the sword halfway through.
I feel the depression
I
after
feel
this.
the
I
depression.
feel the depression after this session, friends. Oh, I have bad feelings.
Naronka's just gonna take another shot at this guy.
The bad vibes.
Misfire. Haha.
Is that 3 misfires
It's
now?
3
Correct. Soko,
Fucking
I broke your gun, dude. Like at this point, might as well just chuck it away and buy a new one, cause I'm ruining it.
Make a new one.
Just buy a new death song, easy peasy.
So he's gonna spend the rest of his
Just
fucking
smell
time
like
that he has in his turn
gunpowder.
fixing that motherfucker. Okay. The 2 demons, one of which is still very much flanking Nicole.
Hello.
He's gonna have another swipe with advantage. 23 to hit.
Misses.
Okay. 20 points of psychic damage. The one that was previously bothering Aberan but got distracted by Gen is going to disappear in a cloud and suddenly appears right beside you, Gen, which you held in action. So
Right
yeah,
back,
you
and I shaped it.
turn into your tiefling,
Yes.
right? Alright,
Yeah.
so-
I used my reaction, didn't I, this time?
Nah, I'm not sure. I forget.
Yeah, because you cut him wise to attack.
Was
on
that
me.
this turn? If that was this turn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's going to swipe at you though.
Wait. No.
What? No.
Didn't I cutting words? One of the. Oh no, it was their attack of opportunity. Never mind.
Yeah. That's an 18 to hit again.
That does hit.
16 points of psychic damage on you.
I will spirit shield.
Okay.
Ooh.
You take 9 less damage.
So that's 7 points of psychic damage.
What a man.
What a lad.
Oh, what a man.
Fucking roll high on those dice.
It is your turn now, again.
Yeah. He has to make a wisdom saving throw because I am gonna fucking curse this bitch.
The
Actually
demon.
wanted a half-hour warning
Yes.
to go, so this is that.
I'm going to have to use. Oh no, it's really not worth. It kind of is worth, but it's really not worth. It's not worth. Gamers,
Are you okay?
I think he's having a strong.
I have
Do it,
what
pussy.
like a 4th level spell slot, and that's it. I'm not about to use bestow curse now. Fuck that.
No. Okay.
Instead, I will use hideous laughter on the demon.
That's still a wisdom saving throw.
Yes.
It's 8.
Okay. Hold on.
Bing.
I'll just pull a silly face, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if it talks common, but it perceives everything as hilariously funny. So I'll just like do a Fortnite dance. Like,
Oh no!
yeah, sure.
No!
What status
and-
effect would that be? Because it makes him
Falls prone and is incapacitated.
He'll be incapacitated, but
Yes.
he's immune to being prone, so he just kind of like
Okay, well, he's
floats above the
incapacitated.
ground, just kind of like not moving. Just that's really all you
Like
hear.
a weird primordial
Yeah.
chuckle. This,
Literally. Damn. All right.
oh, unless what's its intelligence score?
14.
Okay, never mind then.
Yeah. No.
If
He's,
you're if you are too dumb, you can't be affected by
yeah.
it.
No. It's smart.
Isn't
It's
that
just because of
Yeah.
what it is. It can go prone. It physically
Yeah,
is
yeah, yeah.
impossible for it to go prone. But he can be incapacitated though. That's not something he's immune to. So.
Yeah, all right. Just having a funny time.
All right. Yeah. So that's that. Is that your turn? That's all you got?
Since it's incapacitated, I'm now going to move away.
Okay. Bless you.
Just sort of, to the left or
Mm-hmm.
something. I'm not going to go any closer to anyone else. I just want to get further away from it. And I have a bonus action, which I will use to inspire. Cool.
Okay. How do you inspire?
Not sure how though. Good question.
Go forth, Dragonborn, and slay them.
All right,
There
Nicole,
you go.
take your
Have-
D8. It's
have
inspiration
an
dice.
inspiration dice.
Die. Yeah. All right, is that your turn?
Yes.
Aberan.
I've had enough of this shit.
don't
So I am going to attempt to slash the fuck out of this man.
Go for it.
That is a 21 to hit,
Hits.
which does 10 points because the magic effect. 10 points of slashing damage on his next turn. I'm assuming the bleed effect doesn't work because it's magic.
Correct.
Okay, cool. I'm also going to add another 8 radiant to that, so 10 slashing, 8 radiant.
Okay.
And then I'm just going to fly directly above him and with a big flap of my fucking raven wings swing this sword down at his head. That is a 24 to hit.
Your hits.
That is another 9 points of slashing damage.
Okay. How do you want to finish him off?
Hey!
I'm gonna, with these new raven
Nuts.
wings. I fucking hate you.
I do
I'm just gonna
not.
flap these raven wings, fly directly above him, drop my shield, take this longsword in 2 hands, and just bring it down on his head.
Okay. This archfey drops to his knees, collapses onto the floor, motionless, as it starts to bleed out of his head,
I told you
And
I had
then-
3 minutes.
and then it starts to change forms. The pale skin
Like a fucking
disappears,
Final- or Resident Evil
and
boss.
makes place for what seems like an orange-like fur, large whiskers on his cheeks, cat-like inverted claws in the place of his hands,
Oh, it's this fucker.
as some form of cat-like being now lies on the floor in his stead.
Off with his head!
Do you
But
actually
he's
in
saying
character
he's
shout that?
dead.
I mean, yeah, but
Fuck it. I've already dropped my shield. I'm gonna off with his head, with agony.
Okay.
I'm assuming the shadow things dissipate.
They do.
otherwise-
They do. They do.
Okay,
Oh, thank God.
Okay. As you move close to this still lying individual, before you put your sword to his neck, he lets out like his final words. I'll be back.
I don't like those words.
And then you
Fucking hate turtle.
chop off his head.
Do I recognize what the sort of creature is, or do I get a hint given the fact that he said he will be back?
Nope, you get fuck all.
Fuck, I can't even make a religion check.
Nope.
Okay, that's fine.
I'm gonna go grab that cape he pointed at
Yeah, with the mantle.
from the coat.
Okay.
He wasn't wielding any kind of weapon, was he?
Nope.
No, but I'm gonna give him a good old frisk.
As his head is now lobbed off, you can see it's slowly starting to fade away, and you hear an agonizing scream as this almost ghost-like shroud kind of gets sucked out of the window. Almost, you hear this very agonizing as it kind of like fades into the wind. And
I dropped my dinosaur form, by the way.
everything, the entire corpse is gone, and all you see is his robes, and there are certain belongings on him. Roll an investigation check for me, quick, Bran.
I rolled a 15, but I have -1, so 14.
Okay.
With my fucking massive wings around me.
You find a rather large coin purse.
Ooh.
You
got one of
find a small little chest, like very small, like this big. You find another pouch, and you quickly look in it, and there seems to be a handful of rubies in them.
Ooh.
You also find a vial with a liquid in it. An amber-colored liquid, and you can see floating in it a scorpion's tail, some kind of fang, a dead spider, and a very small heart that seems to still be beating.
Ew, it's beating.
And you find a set of 4 iron horseshoes.
Do they seem magical in any way?
Roll an Arcana check. Actually, are you proficient in Arcana?
No.
Is there a
then you have no
window
idea.
in this room?
There is,
Okay.
yeah. And you also find a small obsidian.
I'm proficient in Arcana.
Obsidian rock that seems to be in the shape of a heart, and it's pulsing. It's
I have a natural instinct to break this.
As I
I
drop my
agree.
shape, I also go, I
Same.
normally like cats. That one didn't seem very nice.
Are we all in agreement?
Mr. DM,
hello.
Do you want me to
do we make?
break it?
Do we? I'm gonna attempt to identify this obsidian heart, or make some kind of connection from it to what may have happened. Is there any way that that's possible?
I'll be right back.
You can definitely sense that it's magical just from the fact that it's pulsing and making noises.
Yeah.
You're not proficient in religion, are you?
I am.
No.
Then no, that's really all you can tell. It's just like probably magical because it's doing something.
I'm just. Can I ask to? I'm gonna ask. Can I see that? This looks like all the rocks outside. This looks like the whole city.
I would like to.
I'm just like reaching up, but no.
Narankus, if no one objects, is going to. We'll get all these things identified later, and it's going to like put everything in the. Besides the obsidian thing, is going to like put the potion in the bag, the horseshoes, the rubies.
Can I run over to the window and see if his
everything.
death has made the outside change at all, or is all the obsidian?
Make a perception check.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, so Narank has gone over to Abraham with the bag of holding, and it's just been like, we'll get this looked at by someone who knows what they're doing later, and is putting all the
With
stuff in the
the
bag of
heart.
holding.
That's a 15.
No, everything
everything
besides
but
the
the heart.
heart. So like the potion, the horseshoes, all that stuff.
I got a 15 for my perception.
Still obsidian as far as the eye can see.
I will like to talk to Chromatus and just be like,
Okay.
I don't suppose you've seen anything like this before.
Well, you fought what seems like a Rakshasa. They tend to answer to the less savory beings of the Nine Hells. So it's safe to assume that that might be the obsidian heart of Orcus, which is about as bad as it sounds.
So is it worth destroying then, or just trying to break it?
Yes.
The second he says that, fucking, you know, it's like.
Were you holding it? Who was holding it?
Whoever's holding it, it's
Bran.
Bran, on the floor, put it down.
I trust Nicole.
It's
I'm gonna take cover.
It's the obsidian heart of Orcus. for
I'm
fuck's
just gonna
sake,
like
man.
bowling green old person style underarm it along the floor to you.
And I'm gonna swap to my great club and just fucking smash down on it.
Doesn't seem to want to break. Seems to be that the magic in the thing is strong enough to withstand normal forms of, breaking things. Because it's a magic item, and magic items can be broken like that.
I can try setting it on fire.
I mean,
Like melting it?
does anybody have any way to dispel it or something? Like, stop the magic in
If
it?
I rest, I could dispel magic, but I feel like that's only. I don't think that's powerful enough for this.
I could hurt its feelings.
We take it to Narunk's patron, or do we take it to someone like Theonal,
I don't think
maybe?
we take
I mean,
it to anyone. We don't. It's
we
too
need to
powerful. We
get
don't
this
trust
like
it.
destroyed quickly. I mean, it's Orcus related. Who knows if just by us being here and you touching it, you might be marked now. You know.
I can try
That would-
pouring
I
holy
want to try
water on
something. I
it.
don't think it's gonna do anything. But
With next to being like a chromosomer and pretty Orcusy related, at least anything happening if I'm like near it, any like crazy
Done.
shit going on.
No.
is the floor in here made of stone?
Yeah, like a tile floor.
It's still on the floor, right?
It is correct.
I'm gonna pull out my lyre,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna
Ooh.
touch a hand to the stone floor, and I'm gonna cause the stone floor to shape around it into a sphere that slowly closes in to try and crush it.
Oh, that's cool.
Okay. The stone floor shifts and shapes around it, and you can hear it like trying to like just squeeze and squeeze in a way,
Mm-hmm.
but nothing seems to happen. You don't really seem to notice like anything.
I can try pouring holy water on it.
Anything's worth a go. Anything's worth a go at this point.
Yeah, if it's of the devil, which it basically is.
So the-
I mean, this is my last 2 vials, and I don't know if I have the capacity to make more anymore. But if you guys want to give it a try,
Or you
I will,
Anything's
the-
worth a shot.
We
The
can get more
stone
holy water any other.
peels from around it and slowly raises it on a small pedestal of stone.
Okay.
I am going.
Oh, in
to-
fact, into a basin for him to pour the holy
like
water
a
into.
bird bath.
Yeah.
All right.
So
I'm going to pour a vial of holy water over it.
Nothing happens.
I guess we take it to someone.
And then the stone
Destroy
shapes
it.
into a funnel, and we just drain it back into the vial, so it's still holy water, and you still have it. Easy peasy.
I mean, I was expecting it to like steam off it, but
I guess we have to take it to deal with it.
well, why don't we discuss that on the journey back? Who we trust enough
What's
to
your
take this
what's
to?
y'all's passive perception like, by the way?
16.
16.
14.
14.
13.
Bran, you start to hear some knocking. Like someone is knocking on a glass, and you look at the window and you don't see anything. And it seems to be coming from behind you.
I turn around slowly.
And you can see that on one of the paintings, there's what seems like the form of Master Kilnas, the pale archfey, long black hair with silvered streaks, just like knocking on what seems like the painting.
I'm gonna go up and investigate the painting and see if I can figure out what is going on.
Hello? Can you Can you hear me?
Can you see me? Hello?
Yes, I can.
Who are you talking to?
In a painting. Can everyone else see this, or am I just
And
losing
as
my
I
fucking
turn
mind?
around.
I mean, as you start to like talk to a painting, the party will turn around and see, and
Yeah.
also
Yeah.
see
Well,
that this is
what do you
happening.
do?
Yeah.
Oh,
Been stuck here for a while. Would like to be let out. You know.
How would one let you out?
I mean, some form of spell. Can no one here dispel it? Maybe.
In case you didn't notice
I
that,
need
we're
a-
a little bit drained.
I need. If I go to sleep, I can dispel it tomorrow.
Well, feel free to use my bed then.
Do we all feel comfortable and safe to rest here?
I mean, not
we'll take
really.
watches. Maybe 2 at a time. Stay up.
I can make a tiny hut if we need to.
I think that's a good idea. Yeah, bag of rubies, coin pouch, etc.
It's all.
I'll count them out later.
Yeah, the monks
when
put
we're
them in the bag.
resting.
The monks put them in the bag of holding for the time being.
Yeah,
I'll
I'll.
put my pen.
Bran's always the one who does the counting, so.
Yeah, fair enough.
I'll do
The one thing I wouldn't have given him is the chest, because I want to ask him to check it for traps and pick the lock and let me see what's inside.
Although I have to
He
go.
does that.
Okay.
We know.
Opens it up, and seem to be a lot of platinum pieces in there.
Cool. Whenever we rest, I'll count out the coin pouch and all the platinum, and
Okay.
then decide how I'm going to divide it between everyone.
All right.
Wow. That small rock assistant at the basin, right? Or the fucking that rock shit.
Mhm.
Or is it now
Yeah.
like on the floor?
It's like in the little basin, or like in the basin still.
What are we gonna be doing about that? Who's gonna keep hold of that? Who do?
I'm not enthused by the idea of putting it in the bag of holding.
Neither am I. I mean,
No, that sounds like a
I
terrible
don't
idea.
mind carrying it if no one else do, but then I'm
I
hesitant to, 'cause I don't
think it
particularly
should
want-
probably be either myself or Trim, seeing as we're the ones most resistant to things that mess with the mind normally.
Well, yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like, I don't know if holding it gets Orcus's attention or anything. I'd rather not get that with the Krobus.
I mean, died once, what's he gonna do to me? I'll have to look after it.
If you're comfortable with that, Bran, don't want to force on you.
No, I'm fine with that.
I'll be here. Been here for the last 80 years or so. I can wait a little longer.
I'm sorry. I didn't know that I needed to do this.
So it's all right. I'll be here when you wake up.
All right, well, I'm gonna go to
Can you keep
his
an eye
bed
on the
that he
room
pointed
for
at.
us quite a bit and just shout if you.
Sure.
I'll
Yeah.
take first watch.
I will. I'll make a tiny hut
I'll take a second.
in the middle of the room.
Are we
Alright.
are we taking watch in singles or pairs or?
I'll stay up with Abaddon.
All right. Remember the order for who takes what watch. So write it down somewhere. Because
Put it in
we'll end it there for
Great.
tonight. So Laura can be on her merry way, and we'll pick this up next week.
Wait.
I got an hour drive ahead of me.
And you all leveled up, by the way.
Hey!
Oh,
Hey!
Dutch, you know what that means?
Spell slots. So many spell.
Oh, no, I get a cool
Nothing
feature.
new, question mark?
And
Probably
our
one now.
proficiency bonus goes up, I think.
Oh, it does.
So
I
Oh,
now have
the
a plus
heroic
10 to
feast
hit.
or whatever probably ran out now too. Oh.
yeah,
Oh, yeah, Hero's
it's
Feast
about
will
this time. You know, you're going to bed. So the hero's feast runs out. So remove your max HP back to normal.
Yeah, it does it
Um,
automatically. If you long rest, you can set it to do that in
There you go.
D&D Beyond.
Already?
Look at that.
So,
What a nifty
thanks
tool.
D&D
You're
Beyond for
already-
sponsoring.
Unless you're already modifying your max health in D&D Beyond.
So
because-
you are now 9th level. Whether you want to level up, if you multi-class, you want to level up that way, whatever. Let me know.
I don't even know if I can.
Let me know. Edit your sheets on D&D Beyond for those that can.
All right, I'm gonna just like deafen and turn my camera off so I can start packing up. To
All good,
go
all
when
good,
we
all
wrap
good.
Up the stream and stuff. But
Bye,
see
Laura.
y'all next
Bye.
week.
Have
Have a good one.
fun.
Bye bye.
Next week I'll be playing from Florida, so it's just Laura plays Dungeon Select from all the places around the house for the next few
Nice, nice, dude. Hell yeah.
Next week I'll be
Is
playing.
James still gonna be
Aberrant,
flossing in the
but
background in
possessed by
Florida?
ogres.
Oh, yo, Belle, we get cool shit. Though.
So,
Oh, you would do.
y'all leveled up.
Cool.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Thanks so much for all the love. Appreciate it. Hanzo, thanks for that host/raid in the middle of all that. Appreciate you, bud. Missed ya. And Dungeon Stuck will be back next week. And yeah, have a good one. Did we do a Dungeon Discourse?
No, we didn't.
This
We said
month?
we said we were gonna, and we didn't.
We probably should do that at some point. So we'll talk about
21st
that.
then?
Yeah, next
I
Saturday.
mean, we're going to talk about the fact that we've killed a lot of things and I died.
Next
and-
Saturday, evening time, we'll do a Dungeon Discourse for those, any of you that can be there. Have a good one, y'all. Peace out. We're
You
gonna
say next Saturday,
do just yeah, 21st.
as in 6 days.
Yes.
I'm free. My parents aren't here.
Oh, there you go. Look at
No,
Um,
shit.
You'll be working.
that. We'll see who's there and who's not. We're gonna host up Laurel. She's playing some
Hey.
DBD.
Dead by Daylight.
She's
Of
lit.
course she
Level
is.
select streamer extraordinaire. Show her some love. She's great. She's awesome. You'll love her. Promise. Dude, is your arm getting tired yet?
Nah,
Okay.
No, he's got stamina. He's used to doing that motion.
wrong hand.
All right, y'all. Have a good one. Peace
What do you
out.
mean? I
See you
use
next
both.
time.